From the rocky shores of Maine to the beautiful coast of California, I'm Casey Kasem, counting them down from number 40 to number 1. The hits get bigger as a number gets smaller.
I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm only hearing you out of one of my ears for some
American
reason.
Top 40. What's going on?
I don't know.
Did you unplug your headphones again? That's what happened last time.
That's probably what
I'm all
happened.
right. Continue. As you were.
What an outfit. Is that a new computer, Steve?
It is a new computer. We had an equipment failure.
So is that paid for out of the show budget?
Well, it's not brand new. We've had this for a while.
What do you mean?
We've had this. I've had it at my apartment for cutting video and stuff.
It's massive.
It is,
You
yes.
can see your fucking head.
Yeah, it's very large.
It's enormous.
Yeah.
I wanted today saying I was not going to swear. I wanted to personally, I've already done it. It's too late now.
Yeah. Well, you just get comfortable, you know?
I know. It's just
How
a hang.
guys
It's
talk.
just a hang. It's
Yeah.
just a hang.
Yeah.
I want to start. Do you see the thing I just texted you
Yes.
this morning? Can we play the sound, please? And I want to get your reaction to it, Mike. Some suggest this was not given enough attention on our show the other night.
Okay.
Maybe got lost in the Bedard Maz madness.
Yes.
But the more I thought about it, I found this to be sort of interesting. Really? You didn't get frustrated all professionally?
I could
Oh,
do it.
sure,
if
I would be.
If it's not live, we could
Who
edit
isn't
shit
frustrated professionally?
You're frustrated professionally now?
Everyone is, right?
All right, that's good enough. What is that about? What are you frustrated about professionally?
The same things you are.
out. Oh.
Like the entire relationship with Barstool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
So it
like,
ain't us.
I'm the only producer at Barstool who has to do sales, and now it's looking like this little operation right here is doing more sales than Barstool New York is.
Continue.
I guess I think that there's no reason that this show shouldn't be sold out when you're doing 2-3 hours of podcasts.
I agree.
I mean, this week we had all the advertising on the show this week was
Is ours.
Is ours, yes.
Right. But isn't that kind of what we also say we want? Leave us alone? The old argument?
When did we ever say we didn't
Don't
want
sell
them
the show?
selling the show?
I agree.
We don't want interference in the content, but
Sure, but
if
do
they
you-
want
do
to
you
sell
think-
out the show, I'm happy to have that happen.
But don't you think it's just as simple as this? And this is not a defense, just a fact. If we were broadcasting this podcast from New York every morning, we'd be sold out in ads.
Yes.
Perhaps. I mean, if
I don't even think it's debatable.
if
think
Kirk
definitely.
Minihane was a cuddly teddy bear and he talked about the royal family and
I have thoughts on that.
how
On
funny
Megxit? I wanna talk about that.
Jack Mack's blog post
Honestly,
was.
I don't know
It
if
didn't
that's
talk
true.
shit. I mean, if we didn't openly say we're disappointed with the sales team, yeah, maybe.
I think that's a factor. I have
Maybe things would
dealt
be
with
different.
that almost my entire career. I
Might
will
be
say,
a factor, but I also think they just forget about us.
yeah, although we make things difficult. I mean, I will say for the record, I was critical of the sales staff at Barstool in the past. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I was wrong. They're fucking stupider than I thought they were. So I want to make that very clear heading into 2020.
Keep digging.
I hate all of them. Top to bottom, I hate all of them. My suggestion to Erica would be to line them all up and just, one by one off with their heads.
It's like Kim Jong-un.
Which is what I'm sure fucking the great-great-grandparents of these idiots, Harry and fucking William probably did, right? I'm sure they cut people's fucking heads off and their dicks off and whatever. Do that. Cut some salespeople's dicks off if they have them.
Yes. Well, look at the royal family now. Did it do them any good? Living
It's true.
like that?
We're going to get there.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I am not interested in the three things that keep Barstool alive. Over, under, Bachelor, and I don't know what's the third thing. Two things, I guess. Gambling, and the Bachelor.
Pop culture, and
Yeah, gambling and the Bachelor. But that's okay. I mean, I don't. You're more frustrated with that than I am because I feel like we have absolutely no control over that. We've tried as hard as we can.
Well, I think you're more satisfied with the success that the show has in terms of the download rate, the visibility.
The thing that matters the most to me is the quality of it. I'm an artist. The quality of it. I like it. I would
always
love,
the struggle.
I would love for
corporate versus
right. I would love for it to be bigger. I think it's going to be bigger. It's getting bigger. But it's going to be a slow grind.
I guess I agree with you on that, but I also appreciate the entrepreneurial aspect of it of making a shit ton of money.
I agree.
It's also tough when you see what actual promotion is like. Like when there's a new podcast.
Yeah,
that's
but I mean, but let's be honest. That's
heavily
also,
promoted.
but like that got a day of promotion. Now nobody's talking about that anymore. You know what I mean?
know.
But tomorrow there won't be any. Like there'll be an occasional tweet, but you know what, Mike? If that podcast sucks, doesn't matter.
Sure.
Like I don't, and also there I think are other reasons why they're promoting that podcast.
Yeah. But there's,
let's be honest here.
But there's just little stuff when you see, videos from the main account and stuff like that. Not that maybe we don't even.
Maybe it's not
worth
the credit
it,
of those two guys. They went in there and they did stupid shit. Like they rolled around the ground and fucking lit themselves on fire, and they were shaking their asses. I don't know.
Right.
If you guys want to wrestle afterwards,
I
I'll
don't
send
want,
the video to Gas.
And I don't want to do that. I'm a 45. I'm too big. Listen.
Coward.
Yeah, and I'm a guy who, like, I have my dignity. I'm not going to be fucking, like, screaming at some, high school principal on social media. I'm a man who has pride. I'm completely sane.
I'm not going to have a meltdown in Discord.
No, I know. No.
Yeah.
But, but you think of the people at Barstool who are promoting it are also stupid, though. They're never going to understand this podcast. You're talking about true idiots.
I think that's the bigger thing is that we're just not there. They don't have any idea. We're not even an afterthought because most people don't know who we are.
No, if I rolled into New York tomorrow and wanted to light the place on fire, they'd promote it. They'd be doing videos. I'd be on every show like I always am when I'm there, and then I'd leave. I mean, I just don't know how.
The thing. When we were there, it was promoted. It was all over social media and shit like that. So I think it's more that we're not there.
Like I saw that when I came to Barstool, Erica tweeted about it. Show came out. Everyone, I understand this $1 million. What is it called? I'm sorry,
$1 million worth of game.
Yeah. Like it's getting promoted more than our show probably did, but I mean, I don't know. They also spend a lot of money on it.
Sure.
So they're trying to make it's a fucking business. They value that podcast more than ours.
But they spend a lot of money on. They pay you a good amount, from what I understand.
They sure do. But so
you would think they would want to sell out the show every.
But I also think yes.
Day.
But I also think. But they first of all they sell plenty.
Sure.
But I also think, Steve, it's also the beginning of January, Steve.
It's the beginning of January, and the explanation we're giving is that, well, this is just a downtime. Well, you can anticipate that this is a downtime and find clients that aren't through agencies.
Sure, but they don't do that. You must know this. You've worked in radio. Salespeople are lazy.
Yeah, I know this, but I mean, I just think that...
Gary Tanguay once said to me, the great Gary Tanguay, co-host with my friend Trendy Kuzniak, we got in a fight in the air once about salespeople. He said, you have to relax. You have to understand. They don't know any better, and they're not very smart. And I said, you know what? It was a moment of epiphany for me. It's like it would be like getting mad at this bottle of water for not selling better. They're stupid, vapid, idiotic people.
Sage advice from Tanger.
And we're not.
I mean, I'm still frustrated. I'm still frustrated by it.
Sure, but bang your head against the wall then. It's not going to change. You want to leave? You want to do a subscription service? Let's go. You can go sell all you want.
Get Rich Kelleher out there.
Yeah.
The only guy making sales.
Yeah, he's fucking selling more than Steve and Barstool, for Christ's sakes. The guy's the best. We settled with him yesterday, gave him $500,000.
Yeah.
It seemed only reasonable once I found out the truth. But I mean, so you're not professionally frustrated from a content.
Oh, no, not at all. It's the other stuff. It's the administrative stuff, the bureaucratic stuff.
Yes. Well, I mean, I will say this, it's not going to change.
No.
We have Stephen Che is going to send you an email today, right?
Yes.
And for all we know, there could be 3 reads, there could be 1 read, there could be no reads, there could be 2 reads. It's completely out of our control.
It's just perplexing to me.
But I've spoken to other people, prominent people at Barstool, who have the same gripes. So I mean, you have no control over it.
But yeah, I mean, you
got to let go.
Let go and let God.
Yeah,
it makes me have to go out and sell more because I want.
Well, then make yourself for more money, asshole. Go sell it.
Well, that's what I'm doing, but I'm also spread a little thin when it comes to doing the producing side of it, event planning, and then also going out and trying to sell.
The guy wears a lot of hats.
Selling
the show
is
at the
full-time
most
job.
is fucking 3 hours in a day, so you get 21 other hours. All right, so go.
Exactly.
You get 10 hours where you're doing nothing, right?
Well, I got 2 hours listening to Mike and the Minifans every weekend. I've got an hour listening to the intern show.
I bet you're the highest paid producer at Barstool.
I probably am.
Either you or Hank. I guarantee it. Fucking guarantee it.
Yeah.
And I'll continue to wear multiple hats. I just think it would be better for everybody if there was more selling of the Kirk Minihane show. And I'm just a little.
You've made this clear to everyone, right?
Yeah.
And when you say it, everyone says, "Oh, sure, absolutely, right." And then it goes away for a while. I've dealt with this you haven't dealt with this for years?
I just think that
this is my life every day.
Basic human incentives would say that they want to go out and sell because they want commissions.
They do their easiest
bosses
thing possible. They're stupid. Well, I'm not being an asshole. They're stupid people.
Even
salespeople are stupid.
But even stupid people can.
I'm sorry
see
if you're listening. You're a salesperson driving around. I must play them. You're fucking dumb. I don't even know I listen to the show.
Even
unsubscribe. Right, Steve?
No.
And then subscribe again. Whatever. Do whatever you want.
And then leave a 5-star review.
We love salespeople. They're wonderful.
So why don't Erica or I just don't know the landscape. Whoever's head of sales, what do they care more?
Because we're one fucking flower in the garden.
Right.
We're one floor in the skyscraper.
Right. But
we're one shoe. I'm not done yet. We're one book in a bookstore, a library.
Sure.
We're one strand of. Here we go. Mm-hmm. We're one strand of spaghetti in an Olive Garden.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
I got
Beautifully.
that.
Now I understand. Now I get it.
This novel's going to be awesome.
But nonetheless,
Thank
you'd think if there's a show
We're one
every
fan
day,
in a stadium of 100,000.
there's only one show that has the capability, other than radio,
We know this.
that has the capability of making you money every day.
Well, that's not really true. I mean, part of my take makes money every day. I mean,
we're on the air every day,
Sure.
as opposed to other shows that are twice a week.
but I
once
do
a
wonder
week.
if that makes it harder to sell in some ways too. I don't know.
Maybe.
I have no idea. I'd love to sit down really and talk to a salesperson about that and really get behind the scenes.
Get them on the horn.
Oh, I'd love that. All salespeople want to do is get their big fat fucking lunches, expense them, easy sales, no problem, and then secretly gripe about how they should be on the air. That's it. That's their entire existence. And that it's okay, but they're just, they're barely human beings. They're slime. I remember my dad.
This should help.
My dad. Well, I don't care.
I know you don't.
This
There's a funny.
You think the
I know,
listeners,
and I'm not
you think
saying
the listeners want me to be like, hey, you know what?
No.
Kirk, hold back about. I mean, my dad, the late great Peter Minihane, would always tell me, salespeople are weasels. They are total weasels, and he dealt with them all the time in his life. But he was friends with them. But you have to know that they'll look you in the eye, they'll lie to you, they'll say, "Oh yeah, we're doing everything we can for you. Oh yeah, we'll make that phone call for you," and then they go and have lunch, and then for them, like. There's nothing easier than selling Pardon My Take. Credit to those guys. They have a great, successful show. But how easy is that to sell?
Sure.
Easy. I mean, it's not that easy because it's Barstool. But you do have some, natural people who just won't advertise with Barstool.
Right.
But within that Barstool world, easy.
Yeah. People are coming to them, basically. It's like if Belichick went to college football. He wouldn't have to do much recruiting. People would show up at his doorstep.
I don't know.
I
don't know that. Neither do you. I don't think anybody knows that. I don't think he's going to do that. Although Greg Bedard told me that may happen.
Right, yes.
He took the BC job.
Big source.
Yeah. So that's is that the length and width of your professional frustration, or?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, there's also like the content stuff. Obviously, wondering whether
we're
or
not
not
done yet here. Okay. Well, I'm enjoying this.
I meant the K Markle thing, like wondering whether or not a blog post is going to be put up, or like having to do
as long as my name's not on it, I think we're fine.
Yes.
Having to do the most tame blog post, like today on the Kirk Minihane show, we talked about stuff.
Right.
Click here to listen. And that's just kind of stupid. It's not
corporate.
It's not helping anybody.
That's life in the corporate world.
Not helping anybody.
Right. We could say whatever we want here, but we made a deal. We say whatever we want here. They leave us alone. We say whatever we want on social media. They never tell me to say or not say anything.
They get a little angry about it, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, I mean they're fucking block brigades. I mean this pussy Riggs. Everyone's telling me he reported some parody account.
Oh really?
Yeah, I mean some guy got suspended because I just have no respect for these idiots. But that's okay.
Yeah, just mute people.
What?
To heal her.
Was that Riggs?
What?
It's outraged.
Should be outraged.
I'm just saying, Riggs, mute people. I mean, it's not that big a deal.
Terrible he is, but so I mean, I don't, I understand that. I recognize both thoughts, and I would say there's nothing that's going to change about it.
It's a very funny approach you take because you're both shitting on the salespeople yet defending them in a strange way.
Well, I mean, it's like, but I mean, it is like defending. Like it's like, why can't Harry drive a car? I mean, it's
It's not
like
his
me getting
fault.
mad about that, or
Yeah.
why am I not playing the Masters this year? Like these are things that are not going to happen.
It's impossible.
Right?
Yeah.
Be like Mike. Honestly, it would be like Mike saying, "What the fuck can't I see? What the fuck?"
Yeah, like
And
me just getting mad about it every
it'd
day?
be your whole existence.
God,
Like, every day you
putting
wake
on
up.
glasses, taking them off.
Yeah,
So
you
you're
gotta
saying the salespeople are handicapped.
Yeah, mentally they are to some extent. They're not bright people. Yeah,
Right.
But it'd be like Mike going to bed every night saying, tomorrow morning I'm gonna
bullshit.
fucking
Tomorrow I'm gonna
2010. He wakes up. He's like, this fucking thing again, and then he just ruins his whole day. Maybe it does. I don't know.
It does in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it totally defines who you are.
Yes.
If you could see, you might be a
Different guy.
You might not like comedy as much. Who knows? I don't know.
Be a
I get
fighter
it.
pilot.
Totally different.
Yeah, you could be just a fucking insurance guy.
Sure.
I don't know. Who the hell knows? I don't know. What I do know is that we love Milton's. I mean,
Oh,
forget,
my goodness.
you talk about...
We have sponsors?
Yeah, we have sponsors. Oh, we always have sponsors. And we have Milton's. One and only big winter clearance sale going on right now. Every single suit, sport coat, blazer, and tuxedo in the store is on sale. All of today's most popular brands like Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, Hugo Boss are all on sale. You'll find great deals on impeccably styled dress shirts, ties, and shoes. Are we going to be Miltoned up on Sunday, guys?
No, I think we should.
Yes. I was also thinking about stopping by to see if I could get some warm weather gear now that I'm joining you boys. Miami.
Oh, warm weather. Oh, I think
Yes.
I think gear for to warm you up like in Madawaska. I got you from Miami.
Well, both. I guess.
Yeah, you should. You absolutely should. You can get that, no question as well. Social Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. Maybe I'll stop by the Braintree one on the way down to the Cape on Sunday and pick up some duds for the big appearance.
Classy.
Miltons.com is where you go, by the way, if you're a Minna fan, you're not in the area, or if you're in the area and you're just looking to go online. If you're surfing the web, click the sale page for the best deals. Check it out. At Milton's, you'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. We love Milton's. Milton's. They are a great sponsor of the Kirk Minihane Show. We're glad and thrilled to be continuing, I think, the alliance, the duo. This is one duo that gets along. Tucker Carlson and I had a long conversation about why duos don't get along. We should have just stuck to that the whole time. You decided to move on. But Minihane, Milton's, I mean, does it get better than that?
It does not.
It rolls off the tongue. Miltons.com. Go to Miltons.com right now and order something. That's a fucking order. Go to Miltons.com right now and tell us and send it to Steve. Tweet it to Steve. Put your dick in it if you want or not. Either way, dick optional on this one.
Okay.
Miltons.com. And let us know what clothes you got for the big winter clearance sale going on right now. Where would you fellas like to start today? And then I'll just move it to whatever I want to do.
Well, that amazing Greg Hill segment yesterday, I'm still in awe of his ability to book the mayor of Boston.
We'll get there. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. We'll get there.
Sounds exciting.
Can I just say really quick, because you actually mentioned it, for some reason, I get triggered by random things. For some reason, I got so oddly triggered by these idiots, these royal idiots, who think they're brave by making this announcement that they're leaving the royal family.
I don't even understand.
They're getting $45 million. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, I think so.
And
I don't know. The Queen seemed like she was not informed on the decision. So.
Yeah, they were up and on.
Another inbred idiot, to steal from my friend Jerry Callahan, but it's true. These royal, so they're going to move part of the time to America.
True.
In
I think Canada.
Oh, Canada, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're keeping some cottage that's like $6 million. You know what? I'd give them credit, honestly, because I always say it's obviously the greatest fucking scam of all time. Sure. I mean, it's actually incredible that it happens. Now, I understand they're essentially like a reality show now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, almost like the British
There's tourist
Kardashians.
attraction.
Yeah. So there's money to be made. I understand that. But originally, it was believed that their lineage, their blood, it was closer to God than normal people.
Really?
Like they're kings and queens. Yeah, that was am I missing, right?
The justification for monarchy, yeah.
Right.
I just assumed they killed the most people and became...
Also that.
Yeah.
So they moved their way up. I'd give them... So I always say, they should leave. And I always say, if my daughter said, I've fallen in love with the prince and I'm going to go marry him, I'd be horrified. She's going to jail.
I think you look great over there.
Locked in. You can't leave. You don't have a fucking last name. Your entire life's a prisoner. So
hanging out with Andrew.
Right. I said,
that sounds like a fun time.
So I heard the original announcement. I was like, oh, good for them. You know what I'd give them credit for? If they turned over every dollar in their fucking pockets, changed their names, and moved somewhere, and just said, we're going to live like regular human beings.
Well, it would kind of make it hard for her to be an actress.
Oh, I mean, but
I mean, you want them to go work at a Denny's or something?
But fine, do that. But okay, be Meghan Markle and Harry, no last name.
Well, so that's kind of what they're doing, though, isn't it?
They're taking $45 million with them of
Trump change
of not our money, but like people in England who just
taxpayer money,
bus drivers and fucking waiters and stuff, and they're just gonna go and live in probably fucking Canada, buy a house in Malibu, and live this life. And I'm like, you fucking people are just living a different planet. I can't believe in a more cynical time like today. This just happens, and people are actually upset about this.
Where does that money come from?
What do you mean?
Like they're able to take $45 million. Like where does that?
I think there's a lot of inherited wealth.
Yeah, I mean, think of the money they
over
started with.
Yeah.
And land ownings, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, they got like Vatican money.
Yeah, Catholic Church money, which we'll get to later on as well. Those fucking creeps. But I read this and I'm like, what? There are people tweeting that they can't. Like, there are people tweeting about how brave this is.
I've never understood why anyone here cares at all about the royal wedding or the.
Why are they caring about it caring about like you care about Kim Kardashian? Like that crowd. I don't either. But I'm saying,
don't get that.
But I understand. Like from
Kim Kardashian at least has a show that you can follow along,
but I mean from a soap opera perspective, though it doesn't interest me. I understand the titillation for some, like Diana and Charles, and they fucking fooled around, in palace intrigue. I mean, that's why The Crown is popular, right?
Like gossip.
I do understand that, but I don't. I read this yesterday. And I thought, am I supposed to applaud these people?
Well, I think Harry doesn't want Meghan to suffer the same fate that his mother suffered, just being hounded to death by paparazzi.
You mean like bailing on her kids and just traveling around the world while their kids are at some place and then dying like that?
Are we
going
slandering Princess Di now?
Well, I mean, she didn't seem like the world's greatest mom to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know her. Well, but I mean, jet setting around the world.
I think it's reasonable for Harry to think, hey, I found a woman I love, and I don't want her to be, ruined by this royal life.
Well, do you think that the paparazzi is now going to leave him alone?
Yes.
They'd be like, you know what? Good for you. And by the way, Diana might have been the greatest mom of all time. I have no idea. All I know is she was on those yachts and driving around, and like, where the fuck were her kids? Meanwhile, I'll be jetting around Madawaska. My kids won't be around. It's the same thing. Paparazzi will be hounding me. What's that newspaper?
The Fiddlehead Gazette will be all up in your shit.
Yes, that's going to be an issue. I'm ready to handle that too.
I like that.
I don't know.
They'll be outside your hotel.
Am I supposed to? Is my reaction supposed to be applause or no?
I would say your reaction.
Sounds like you're defending
nothing.
Harry, Steve. What am I missing here?
I don't know. It's so fucking boring. I don't care about the royal family.
I understand, but I don't care about neither. I care about the reaction to it. I don't care about the royal fucking family.
That's more my thing. Is I don't understand why people care at all.
If he wants to go fuck off to Canada, fine. I don't care. If he wants to use the money, fine. I don't care. I'm never going to get any royal money, so I don't care.
I would never notice.
If I lived in Britain, I'd be fucking outraged. Be outraged. These money these people have. I'd be leading the charge of kicking the fuck out.
I'm trying to think of the equivalent of
the Kennedys.
What that would be. Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I think they always make the argument to dissolve the monarchy, but again, because it's such a tourist attraction, Buckingham Palace, they are a net income generator, a net revenue generator.
Yeah, but forget Buckingham Palace. I mean, you talk about their fucking summer homes they have and these thousands of acres. They're the biggest landowners in the country.
Yeah, I mean, do you want them to just confiscate all of the land from the monarchy?
Yes, if I lived there, I would. I'd be leading the charge.
Take back your land.
All right, we're doing the show from there. Done. We are. We're going to lead the charge. Yeah, we're doing a show from London.
All right.
Yeah, we're good. We must have some listeners.
Answer the question.
Yeah. Fine. I care about this stuff. You don't. I find it very interesting. I don't find it interesting. I do find the reaction to this stuff interesting.
Where is Harry? Where is Prince Harry?
Do you think the Queen will come on?
Sure. Why not? She's playful. I think she'll do categories. I would guess. She'll drink piss if we do it properly. No.
We can ask the guards. What are you doing today?
Her piss when they drink her piss in those tubular videos. Her piss is closer to God's piss. It's delicious. It's wonderful. It's royal urine. It's incredible. It cures you if you pour it on yourself. It's amazing.
I'm in.
I'm a Charles guy though. I'm a Prince Charles guy.
Why is that?
I just anytime you go from somebody who's more attractive to somebody who's less attractive, you gotta say there's love there.
I guess so.
But vagina's ruined this family. Like it ruined Diana, and it's fucking ruined this Harry guy. Like he's just fucking whipped like you wouldn't believe. Like he's fucking moving to Canada. This guy, what's he gonna do there? What's he equipped to do?
I mean, what would you do if you were Prince Harry? You by no fault of your own, you wind up in the royal family.
It's true. It's a weird. It must suck. Like people think it's great. It must suck. Your whole life is just.
Wasn't
your mom's
he always?
dead.
I don't know.
Is he the one that dressed like a Nazi for Halloween that time?
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's the one that kind of seemed like
he fought in the war.
A little more like he's not interested in the royal family.
Yeah, the other guy seems like a stiff fucking douche. Whatever the hell his name is. What's his name? Todd or something? Alan?
Harry and William?
William. You sure it's not Alan?
Todd.
Sure.
Todd. It sounds like a royal name.
Prince Todd. Why is Prince Todd any different than Prince William? What's the difference?
Prince Albert.
Was there ever a King Todd?
I don't think there was ever a King Todd.
Not a lot of Todds anymore.
Not a lot.
Not to school with Todd Sundstrom, who's a great guy. Great guy. But I don't think I know any Todd. Are there any kids in? Is one of the Flanders kids Todd?
I don't know. There was Todd in Breaking Bad.
That's true. I think one of the Flanders kids' names is Todd.
That I don't remember.
I don't know.
I didn't watch The Simpsons.
There's no Todds anymore.
No.
Why?
Todd Bridges.
Yeah,
He's relevant today, right?
Suppose. Yeah. We'll probably get him on to talk about the royal family. Let's do that.
Ranker.
That'd be a fun site. Todd Bridges, we'd like to talk to you about this.
We should have Todd Bridges on once a week to talk about different things in the news. Can we see if you can book Todd Bridges to talk about the royal family? Seriously, can you reach out to him?
Todd's takes.
Can you reach out to him for real?
I don't see why he wouldn't do it.
I don't know why he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Reach out to him. He's on social media. He's around. I would love a weekly segment with Todd Bridges where we talk about different stuff in the news.
He's alive, right? That's
yes.
Okay.
I mean, as of
right now,
54 years old.
Yeah, he reached. Yeah, I just saw him on social media recently when somebody died. He was one of the people who reacted to it.
Oh boy,
I think Nancy McKeon's brother when he died. You probably don't even know who Nancy McKeon is.
No idea.
Yeah,
no.
He died in Philip McKeon, and he reached out and tweeted something out. And I thought, oh, good. I'm glad. I think he's actually gotten through because he had some downtimes, Todd Bridges, but I think he got through the bad stuff.
Oh, good. We'll talk to him about it.
Yeah, we're going to reach out to him, right?
Before we get to the topic.
So tomorrow we're going to have Todd Bridges on for Todd's takes.
It might not happen tomorrow, but we'll get him on.
Todd's Takes is a good segment.
I love it.
Good.
He'll probably kill himself once he finds out why we're trying
Say
to book
that.
I really hope this happens.
Don't say that.
Do you know the history of that program? Don't
You know the Different
Death?
Strokes curse?
My goodness. Todd
Dana
Bridges is the only one
Plato,
that escaped.
Gary Coleman.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus,
thought
Conrad
about
Bain
that.
lived a long time, but still, it's a
But
fine
Gary Coleman
show.
made it a while. And I've always suspected Gary Coleman was murdered.
Oh, why?
Have you ever heard that 911 tape?
The one with his wife there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some. That's true. There was some weird. The poor guy had a tough last.
Sounds like the dog is licking his brains.
Didn't
or
seem like a
something.
happy guy
No,
either. It did not. The poor guy had,
No.
Ranker.com has a list of famous Todds, and
hold on.
Bridges isn't on it.
Famous Todd.
Well, we need to.
No, he's not.
correct
He's not that high up, I should say.
Hold on. Most famous Todd of all time?
Todd Frazier.
Is Todd from Breaking Bad?
But real people.
Oh.
Todd.
The most famous one is
We're missing one.
Todd Barry.
The old
Really?
actor?
Comedian?
Yeah.
Oh,
Todd Rundgren.
Yeah, Todd Rundgren. Okay.
Todd Helton.
The baseball player?
okay, I
Yeah.
guess.
Todd Pettengill.
I don't know who that
Oh,
is.
Jesus.
Who's that?
Scott and Todd.
Oh, God.
we're really,
So I'm saying we're already number 4. There's not a lot of famous Todds.
Todd Aiken.
You know who that is? Who's that?
He's the politician, remember? He's the one who
Oh,
said
God.
that.
Yes, I do remember
So,
that.
I mean, given the list of famous Todds,
Todd
you can-
Bridges is more famous. I would say
He's
Todd
more
Bridges is more
famous
famous
than
than any of them.
Yeah.
Todd Palin.
Oh, come on.
I would say Todd Bridges is more famous.
Okay, here's Todd Bridges. Todd Bridges is right underneath Todd Blackledge and Todd Palin.
No, Todd Bridges is more famous than Todd Helton.
I think it's up to correct this.
Yeah, well, that's about to
does
change
that? Yeah.
every Friday at 8:30.
Ooh, what about Todd Schnitt?
Todd's Takes.
Todd Schnitt, the host of Schnitt Talk.
Who's that?
He's a
Wait a
talk show
second.
host. He's a conservative talk radio host in
Oh, I'll tell you,
Florida.
someone's going to get their asses
geez.
sued off.
Wow.
Schnitt talk? Not on my watch, pal.
Well, no more royal talk to
Oh, sorry. He's the Schnitt show.
Oh, all right. Thank God.
As I knew I was going to say, even yesterday when I first saw the news break, no more royal talk until we talk to Todd Bridges about it tomorrow morning. That seems, I think, reasonable.
That's fair.
Okay, good.
We'll get Todd's take.
We'll get Todd's take on it.
If you're listening, Barstool, we need a sponsor for Todd's Take.
Yeah, why would that, what if he's
You know
terrific?
what?
What if he's terrific on it?
They might be more likely to
The sad
react
thing
to
is
that
they
than
probably
anything
would.
else.
Yes. Although 90% of them don't know who that is,
No, that's true.
for sure.
Yeah, he's too old.
And you don't see, there's not a lot of shows in 2019. There were 2 of them when I was a kid. Webster and Different Strokes, where white people just plucked
Adopt,
these poor
yeah.
black kids out of nowhere and basically put them on their lap.
Yeah,
It was
essentially
a
the blind side.
It was
but
this
in
very
TV
strange,
form. Yeah.
very strange phenomenon that was going on for. Gary Coleman would be sitting on Conrad Bain's lap, and he was like 26 years old.
Well, also, I don't know how.
I mean, it's sad. It
I'm
was,
not sure they went through the correct adoption process.
No,
in that.
no.
It
The
was kinda, you
mom
just
was
found
their
them.
maid. I think on the Different Show. She died, and he just like, all right, I'll adopt them. And they're like,
Yeah.
no problem. I've adopted a kid. It's not quite
You
that
just
simple.
declare. You're like, all right,
Yep, this is mine.
He's mine.
Yeah, the royal family does that. But well, hold on. We'll talk about that
We'll
tomorrow.
get to that with Todd.
Yeah, that's a better Todd take.
We'll talk. I think we should talk. First half is pop culture, and the second half is plot holes and Different Strokes.
Well, we can do that with
I
him.
think it's a very relevant segment.
Yeah, well, Todd's takes every Friday. Looking forward to it. Steve, it's done?
It's done.
Good. Excellent. I think he's on Twitter. Have you done any research on this yet or no?
No, I just left myself a note.
Good. What was the note?
Book Todd Bridges for
Good.
Todd's Take.
Thank you. That's,
Were you expecting something else?
why don't you take a picture of that right now and tweet that out? Just on its own. Seriously. Just tweet that out from the show account. Just let them know what's going on. All right. What was the sound? What was the other sound I wanted to play, Steve? Not the Marty Walsh one. What was the other one? We had another piece. Oh, before we get to that, I have to say, I am not offended by much, barely nothing. When an old high school chum of mine sent me this text with the tweet, I was upset. Shirley Leung speaking at Winchester High School?
That's
A
rough.
school, by the
It's a
way,
rough
where,
look.
keep in mind, I masturbated in bathrooms there.
Yeah, very sexual
And
at
she,
school. I guess.
yes, and she, I did. I masturbated in the guidance counselor bathroom there one time.
In the guidance counselor's bathroom.
I did. Well, I had a bet.
You were so turned on by a college session.
No, I had a bet that I couldn't masturbate 6 times in a school day, and I did. And part of the bet was I had to do it once in school property, and I masturbated in the guidance counselor bathroom
But why
what did you
specifically
win?
the guidance counselor?
because it was a bathroom that was basically left completely alone 99% of the time.
Oh, you could just go in.
You could just go in, lock it.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to make an appointment. And
No,
then
no,
say,
no,
hey, can
no,
I use your
no,
bathroom?
no. Essentially, it was quiet for millions of 90% of the day.
So kind of like the nurses are the equivalent of the nurses.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who was the bet with, and what did you win?
In retrospect, there was no really anything I won. I just wanted to prove I could do it.
You just won 6 orgasms.
Congratulations.
Yes. Yes. The 6th one was a lot of work.
The bet was with himself.
Yes.
Well, I've done that.
What?
6 times in a day.
You have?
Yes, the famous
12, 18, 24
Tedeschi.
check.
Oh, that's right. Who could
Tedeschi
forget?
bathroom.
Who could
Yes.
forget? That's. I think we've talked about the same thing before.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. So I get the tweet that Shirley is speaking at Winchester High School.
First
of all, forget
your
this.
skin crawl.
Forget it's my school. It's just this fucking school.
Right.
They're having this idiot speak, this vile human being who just makes shit up and is this destructive asshole.
Well, I imagine I've been to high school in about a decade now, but I imagine in high schools she is it's kind of just like, oh yeah, we already knew that. Whatever she's saying, I feel like the kids these days will probably agree with.
So people were asking me, what do you think the genesis of this was? Do you think that she did it because I went there? I think you're giving her a little too much credit there.
Yeah,
I think some liberal wacko high school teacher reached out to her and she did it.
Yeah.
That's all that happened. And she went and espoused her bullshit. And people sat there, these idiot kids sat there with their mouths open and nodded the whole time.
I really wish that we had a recording of it, because if she took the same message that she writes about in the Globe to the male students there, it was probably like, you need to sit down and shut up and let women give up your spot in line for a woman.
She's a horrible writer. She's a terrible journalist. She's accomplished nothing. I don't even understand. Her greatest accomplishment is this podcast.
That's true.
Honestly, she should say that.
Do you think she got chills when she walked through the hallways and saw the Kirk Minihane trophy cases?
It's a good question.
And murals.
It's a good question. I mean, I know, I don't know. I know when they built this, spent like $200 million rebuilding the school a couple of years ago. And when they did that, they had a fundraiser one night. They had pictures of prominent alum, and I was there. They made money off my back.
Is that true?
Yes, it is. And now, what are they doing? They're fucking stabbing me in the back. Yeah. Off the same back, a lot of back.
In your face.
Yeah, so I responded to the tweet.
Yes, you did.
Initially, and then the principal took a beating on social media initially.
It's tough when you go through a range of emotions.
True.
Sometimes you
I'm talking about the initial retweet.
It was quite a yo-yo of emotion in about 5 minutes.
The principal took a beating at first, so then he reached out to me. I think he was like, Jesus, he's probably never gotten a response to a tweet in his entire life.
Right. Did he reach out to you privately, or just talking about the tweet?
So he tweeted at me, and I waited for a couple hours. I was pissed off, and I told him to fuck off. And then I thought, well, you know what? He's asking me to speak, and we always say,
You know what? On second thought.
Well, we always say, we always want people to come and debate. So I said, fine. You want to have me there? I'll be there.
Yeah. I like that, though. I like the way it was phrased, because it was first, fuck off, I'm never going to do that.
Right.
And then you said, well, if they ask me, I'll go.
True. Well, no, I realized I was wrong. I mean, that's the other thing. People don't do that anymore. I was wrong on that one. No, I'm not wrong. My initial, you're a fucking idiot for having this person there.
Yeah.
Doing no legwork, not knowing who she is. But fine, you brought her there. Bring me there. And I'm going to shit all over you and your stupid school and your stupid fucking liberal ideology and Shirley while I'm there. But if you invite me there, I'll go. We're going to bring the show. We're going to record it. We'll do a whole thing.
I like the idea of you calling an assembly just to tell the kids that Shirley Leung was wrong.
Yeah, well,
whatever she said was incorrect.
I think it's important. I mean, this is what they're being fucking educated on. It's scary. It's a fucking scary time. This, by the way, is the same principle. I had several Winchester High School parents yesterday reach out to me that some kids wanted to have a moment of silence on 9/11, and this principal said no.
Oh boy! What was the logic?
Boy.
Of him saying no?
Yeah.
I don't know. The thought seems to be that would make certain students uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's important to forget. I remember we all said that back on 9/11. We all said, hey, let's give this a week and then forget about it.
What was that, Jerry?
Scum.
So I think we need to, not only do you need to go speak at Winchester, we also need to find out where Shirley went to high school.
I should speak there.
And potentially also where she went to college at Princeton.
Oh, she did go to Princeton.
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Allegedly.
You think you'll be speaking there?
I'd love to. I'd love, and I would debate Shirley anywhere. I said that. Let's make it happen. We can do it in Winchester High School. We can do it anywhere. I've said that a year ago at Browdy on this TV show. $10,000.
Really shows you how little college matters, huh? Shirley Leung went to Princeton.
Doesn't even matter at all.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
It doesn't even matter.
I'm kind of surprised by her output as a columnist. She writes once a week, maybe. And they're just like the saddest, most formulaic columns.
She wrote something the other day. Somebody texted me. She wrote about some restaurant, whatchamacallit, the No Name.
Yeah.
At the end of it, she was basically like, "This is why you shouldn't have expensive restaurants or something." It's like, yeah, it's a good fucking theory.
I should tell Shirley about the restaurant I saw in South Carolina.
You should. It's a good point.
Be interested in that.
We should move down there and try and close it.
What do you think she makes?
And not as much as you think.
45, 50K a year.
No, I would say a little more than that because
Wow.
I'd say 70.
Really?
Yeah, 70, 75. I mean, it's lighting money on fire. And by the way, she should thank me. I mean, we literally have her
It's not
entire...
to write that much. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and we have her entire existence is us. When we tweet it out, she actually gets read. When we don't, she doesn't.
You know, there's some idiot looking at the traffic stats like, wow, Shirley, another good one.
Yeah, something's really spiked, Shirley. I'm not sure what it is. Something's really hit. The stupider stuff you write, it gets better, you know. But I don't know. I saw that and I was just like, I saw her there and I thought, these kids who are stupid and can be manipulated and their fucking brains are not fully formed are sitting there after a day of having teachers pound this shit into you. Have to go and listen to her pound this shit. I mean, can you imagine what she would say to stuff?
Alternatively, maybe some of them were thinking about being journalists, heard Shirley talk, and now are going to go do something useful.
Maybe. I hope so. But, you know, so that's what I'd say. The Winchester High School principal is clearly a fucking moron, but if he wants to have me in there, I'm there.
I reached out to him privately and also said, hey, you know, Kirk is interested in coming and talking. Just let me know. We can work something out.
Did he respond?
No, he has not.
Well, here we go. Let's let the war begin.
I think the fuck off might have poisoned the well.
I mean, I would say I was close to tweeting out that had I known Shirley was speaking in there, I would have. I wouldn't.
No,
You wouldn't. Kidding me?
I wouldn't. Why?
I like it. I like the chutzpah.
I mean, you know, but then I'm like, why? You just fuck. You're 45 years old. Can you fucking relax? No, the answer is no. I'm not going to stop.
Relax and have Mike do it.
Yeah. right. You know. Fucking, you know, if I relax and fucking sit next to Scott Mutrin, I mean, life's too short. You know, what the fuck are you going to do?
Luckily, I assume there are a few kids that just looked at that as an excuse to skip an hour of school. Just leave early.
Yeah, well, yeah, who even knows anymore? I don't know. But
that's what I would have been doing anyways.
Whatever. I don't care. Bring me there and I'll fucking, you know, I'll tell the truth.
What you should do, I remember in middle school, we had
Well, Steve, they're never going to invite me there, you idiot. I'm being sorry. I mean, do you think they're going to invite me there now?
No,
I told the guy to fuck off on social media yesterday. He's a pussy. You think he's going to have me on? He can never reach out and be like...
I've completely given up on the idea of you talking at Winchester High
I'm the
School.
second most prominent alum at Winchester High School. Even I will say Kofi Kingston, the former WWE champion and the hero of Harry Minihane, is more prominent alum.
That's gotta hurt you a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm all right.
Harry admires another grad more than you.
I didn't say he admires him more than me. You said that. No, he's more prominent.
And Harry point in his life.
Harry Minihane will be making his Kirk Minihane show debut very soon. He's doing he and I will be doing a Royal Rumble.
I was
preview.
going to say WrestleMania.
No, he wants to do a Royal Rumble. He's got some thoughts, so he'll be in
He's
there.
booked for WrestleMania.
We'll make him for WrestleMania too. I don't know. Does Barcelona have a wrestling podcast? I'm surprised they don't.
I'd be surprised if they don't, but
I feel like I would have seen that at some point.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm trying to think of who would do it. Carabas? Be on that, probably.
Robbie Fox, maybe. I don't know. That seems like their world, no?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be surprised.
I see they've had wrestlers on before.
Unless Robbie Fox is also...
Yeah, they have From the Top Rope.
Oh, they do?
Oh, there you go.
Who's on that?
I'm looking it up now. It was like Jordy.
Oh, okay.
And Coley Mick.
Okay.
And Robbie Fox, maybe?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Sounds like
Harry Minihane.
Correct lineup, but he should get on there.
Oh, no, look. It says Robbie Fox and Jared Carabas host it. But those other guys do the vlogs for it, yeah.
Oh, forget it.
It'd be great if Harry Minihane got more promotion for his wrestling podcast.
We do. That's probably going to happen. A show like this, the first 30 minutes or so, I can't believe they don't want to get behind it.
Right.
Seems like cuddly.
And
you don't think we're cuddly, Steve?
No
threats. No threats. You said threats. I didn't say threats.
I like picturing that principal where he responds with such almost glee. And he's like, oh, well, we'd love to have you as well.
Oh, look,
no worries.
A famous person.
Fuck off.
Guy's probably never been told to fuck off in the last 20 years.
The guy's probably never had a response to a tweet in his life either.
He's just walking around handing out Starbursts at a high school.
Because I saw once I retweeted, I'm talking about before the fuck off, like six, all of a sudden there were like 40 responses to it, and they were all like, you're a fucking idiot, fuck you, what are you doing? He must have been like, what
I invited him. I said he could come.
No, this is before that. I'm saying with the Shirley thing. He tweeted out, great to have Shirley whatever here.
Do you think he knew any of the history or just completely stepped on a landmine?
Right? He's in a fucking bubble.
Unless it's one of you don't remember, maybe it's one of your old Winchester rivals.
I don't think so. No, Winchester, they're perfect at hiring principals who are fucking just, total liberal meathead fucking just, dreamers.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I went to, if you do speak there, I think you should prepare. When I was in middle school, we had a gentleman come, an assembly where he taught us through rap. I think you should prepare something like that.
Yeah, I remember these dumb high school assemblies. I mean, just an unbelievable waste of fucking time.
Just an excuse for teachers to take a day off in the
Yeah, or
teachers'
just
lounge.
go away for 2 hours and go do something. So, yeah, I don't know. So, we'll see what happens there. I have a feeling I'm not going to get the call, but you never know. If I do, I'll be there. I'll be ready to go.
Excellent.
What would you talk about?
I mean, whatever they wanted. Whatever he tweeted, he wants me to talk about journalism or my experiences or something.
Prepare some experiments that illuminate the eye and dazzle the mind.
Right. I think it'd be much more interesting half hour than Shirley probably gave these kids. I don't know. Probably. I spoke at Lexington High last year to a class. It was great. That's my adopted high school. Now I'm a Lexington High graduate.
So, kids, I'm there with Bobby Orr, Dino, and Jerry Callahan.
Right? Sure. Plus Barstool? You think kids in high school don't like Barstool?
I said, what is that, Alfredo?
Exactly. Is that a Shirley? I mean, what do you ask her? I don't even understand it.
I don't know. How do you be talentless and get paid for it?
I guess.
That's a good
These
question.
kids must have been so bored.
How do you...
This is your little Winchester High School impression coming?
Who's the best millionaire to work with to take down a radio personality?
That's true. So I understand that the guys have drafts for college kids. Are you okay with that? You still work there? Oh, you never wrote about it? Oh boy, you kind of suck shit, huh?
Shirley, Timmy said something I don't like. How do I destroy his life?
There's 6 towns away. There's a Chinese restaurant that's been around for 92 years, and its name is like sort of slightly offensive. How can we ruin their family's life and kick them out and get them on the street as soon as possible?
Shirley, Johnny Fourier does an impression. Do you want to hear it?
We got a question in the back. Yeah, Shirley. There's this kid. And he got a Twitter account when he was in 7th grade, and he tweeted out a swear and then a slur. Like, how can we just get him? Can we get him in prison? Is there any way we can sort of make that illegal so they can go to jail for stuff like that?
I did forget when I was doing that voice, these are high schoolers. Made them like they're 5-year-olds.
Oh, God. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. I
think we know what's going to happen.
Maybe the guy's got guts.
You'll be there. I think you'll be given the
Yeah, a
graduation
huge event
speech.
at the school if I was there. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Big pub. The Winchester Star will be covering it. We'll get all the Minifans there. I mean, the Minifans, there may be a rally in front of Winchester High School anyway.
I think if we play the timing right, I think you and Todd Bridges will be making an appearance there.
Good to have Todd there. Todd may fill in for me on my vacation. He may become the new, lead filling guy. You may be working with Todd a lot just to get ready for that.
I like that. Honestly, I like that idea. See where he goes with things.
He may
a different take.
Right. Well, different takes. Ooh, different takes.
Different takes.
Yes. That would be better than Todd's takes. Different takes with Todd Bridges.
Takes.
What do you think?
I love it. I love this. Every second I love it more.
Remember, it's not different. It's different. The show is not called Different Strokes.
What was it?
Different Strokes.
I don't understand.
Like the spelling of it is, let me look at here. It's
There's no E in the middle?
I forget. There's a let me see.
You think Kelly Martin can help us get Todd Bridges?
No,
reach out to him.
He's already booked with fucking lights, camera, whatever. Where is it here? DIFFRENT.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, different. Yeah,
That's cute. Well, because they're kind of from the streets,
Yeah, I don't think
we
you
don't
can
have
do
time
that.
for spelling.
Todd Bridges seems to be doing fine. Absolutely fine.
Oh, good. He's overcome his demons.
And he had a recurring role in that Everybody Hates Chris show.
I didn't realize that.
Yes, good. 54 years old. He's doing fine. He's written some books.
Wow.
Killing Willis, From Different Strokes in the Mean Streets to the Life I Always Wanted. Here's a picture of him with Meghan Markle. And here's one with Prince Harry. They're very good friends, so that works out well.
Is that right?
Yeah, who knew?
What perfect time. Todd, we saw a couple of pictures online, so we thought we'd get you on.
He was granted a restraining order against his ex-girlfriend. Okay, he didn't. Okay, good.
Right.
She didn't get
We
one.
get a little
All right,
dicier here now?
Well, she didn't get one against him, so,
Sure.
He's on Twitter. He's got a blue check mark. It's him.
At Todd Bridges?
Yeah.
That's good.
Life is... He's tweeted an hour ago, Steve.
Oh,
he's
boy.
on
let's get
social
on the
media
case
right
here.
now.
Let's
Like,
strike while the iron's hot. We don't want somebody to hear this segment and steal them.
Yeah. He's answered questions. Would you ever do Masked Singer? Says, don't know yet. I like that. He's not
taking his time.
He's not there yet.
Yeah.
Living
in wait.
Living life, no matter what people think. I think he means think. He's like Mike tweeting.
Well,
God is so great. # different strokes. Perfect.
Yeah, and only 25.5K followers.
All right. Well, I mean, you don't have to fucking shame the guy. Praying works. Faith without works shall stay still.
What a way to wake up in the morning, getting ready to go to work. In Atlanta, about to take a jacuzzi bath.
You say take?
Having a good time.
Yeah.
God bless you all. May you have a wonderful day.
If he's
He
in Atlanta,
was filling up a jacuzzi.
if he's in Atlanta, I think he's coming to Miami.
Super Bowl week co-host
Come on.
Todd Bridges.
Wouldn't mind that.
That's simple.
Stay here, Mike. We're good.
Well,
Send the money over to him.
Portnoy. We got an idea.
You're a big star. Huge network
fine.
sitcom star.
I'll agree to have Greg Olson on if you'll allow Todd Bridges to come in.
I can't do that. Greg Olson will be on. They love him.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why.
I assume he'll be working there when he's officially done.
I guess. I don't know. He didn't do much for me, but
That's always what I've just assumed.
they seem to love him. Have I missed something?
He's a player with a personality that actually answers questions. So
Well, I think when
guess
you
that makes
acknowledge that Barstool exists, they think that you're
that's true too.
like there's this thing where you're suddenly great.
There's a thing where they like that. Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. All right. What else we got, Stevie?
Well, you did ask to pull some Francesa sound last
yeah.
night.
Oh, I saw my guy Funhouse. It's a great Twitter follow, by
Excellent.
the way. It's
Honestly,
great.
the only as much as Francesa hates it, I think it's the only reason he's
kept him
still
alive.
relevant. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no
Without a
question.
doubt. He should
No
love
question.
that account.
I wouldn't know how relevant he is now at this point. He's
No, but
on.
you know what I mean. People loved like the prank calls.
Well, gone through like the last
dumb
5
shit
years.
That he would do. Yeah.
for sure. So he's on every night at 6 o'clock now.
Oh, he's on before that.
So he's on from 5 to 6 just on radio.com,
Okay.
and then he's on from 6 to 6:30
on FAN.
On FAN.
There can't be, honestly, he said last night 5 people Funhouse. I'm serious. There aren't 100 people listening to him radio.com.
I listened to
Yeah.
maybe 30 minutes yesterday, and I didn't hear him take a single call or give out the phone number or anything.
And that's now where they're like, hey, let's listen to what Francesa does when he's just on radio.com. You know what I mean? Think about what it's going to be in a month.
Oh, it's, 6 months from now. It's going to be.
He's also constantly saying, I want to talk about this, but I'm going to wait until I'm on FAN, which isn't exactly a ringing endorsement of the radio.com
It's also
platform.
sad he's on FAN. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
So, I listened to it, and he doesn't get any calls. I don't know if he's purposely not taking them or he's just not getting them.
He's just not getting
But
calls.
it's the same
No,
shit.
Mike Francesa is not turning down phone calls. No chance.
He's talking about the same stuff that I assume Beningo and Roberts are talking about at the same time.
Au contraire. Unless I'm wrong.
Maybe I missed something. I'm
Well,
sorry.
he did open it up saying, we're going to talk about a little bit of politics, and it'll be self-contained, but not until the caucus. So he's like,
Wait,
what? He's like, right now he can't talk about politics.
Yeah,
Why?
he's
Because of
gonna wait.
caucus? Because of Iowa and New Hampshire haven't started yet?
He's got like a sports mentality. Like the
So
the day of the caucus
Gonna react to
is
the games?
game day.
Preview and review?
Exactly.
Listen, we're not talking about the Super Bowl yet. We're still in the playoffs, you know?
That's an interesting way to go about it, I'd say. Okay. So,
Change the game.
so he's a New York Sporto radio host who only cares about sports.
Right.
So if you're
Well, not anymore, my friend.
if you're him yesterday, isn't the only thing you talk about? I mean, the Giants hired a coach out of nowhere
Yeah.
that nobody thought they were going to hire. Right?
And that doesn't make any sense, really.
Makes no sense.
Not that nobody thought he was hired. No one thought this person was a candidate for any job, I don't
Right.
think.
I mean, Joe Judge, right?
Yeah.
He's a Patriots wide receiver. He's bounced. He's their special teams
Special
coach,
teams and
wide
wide receivers,
receivers, all that stuff. And he may turn out, who the hell knows? Maybe a great out of the box hire that,
Right.
I would say it doesn't seem like hiring Belichick proteges is any more successful than hiring any other protege. The magic does not rub off on anyone else.
Not really.
He doesn't, they don't get 26-year-old Tom Brady.
Bill
with them.
O'Brien's been all right. That's about it.
Yeah, he's been okay. And, I guess Nick Saban, if he counts, obviously. But, we know all the names, right? Matt Patricia get fired or no?
No.
He didn't get fired. Okay. Okay. That's good.
Thank
Good
God.
day for him. Good day
Yeah,
for him.
good day.
Didn't hear that yesterday.
No?
No, there was no good day, bad day.
So
I'll tell you who had a good day. Well, that's when we get to Iowa. He's going to tell you what a good day.
good day. Good. You know what? Good day for Mayor Pete. Good day for him. Bad for Liz. Bad. That's not good. That's not 12, 14. What'd you get? 14%? Not good. That's not good.
And those sometimes Gabbard had a lot of bad days. A lot of bad days for Gabbard.
You got to remember it's a caucus. That's different than your traditional voting system. They get these people together in rooms and they raise their hands and they walk out. It's a very old-fashioned system. I know them very well. I know the guys who run the Iowa caucus very well. I know them very well.
That's the thing when you get to the caucus. It's about when you get to the caucus. I can't wait till he says caucus 45 times.
Caucus.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our program here on radio.com. On the
Okay, hold on. This could have been, but by the grace of God, Kirk Minihane doing this.
Yeah. That is weird.
Hello,
Yeah.
it's Kirk Minihane, radio.com. How's it going? Yeah, what's that? Yeah, Scal today. Yeah, he was funny. Oh my God, that Scal was good. You'll hear from Scal tomorrow. I can't wait to hear from that again.
Or as we call him here, the White Mamba.
Right, and swings and misses were fantastic. We'll get to them as well. Play some of their sound today, but we'll get to our stuff here as well. What were the Giants thinking?
Of January, a Wednesday, as we are each and every day here at 5 o'clock until 6, and then we're joined, of course, at 6 we hook up with WFN in New York till 6:30.
Hold on, I know.
I don't understand this
I
formula.
don't want to piss Kevin Clancy off. I know he hates us, though. It's now his two favorite personalities on earth, Mike Francesa and Kirk Minihane, talking. So this is his dream come. He's jerking off right now. He sounds so meek doing this. Like it's weird. It's almost like
he looks defeated.
It almost
too.
looks like he knows it's like a prison sentence or something.
He's lower energy. Everything.
Right.
Yeah.
He's also doing a lot of reading too. If you watch, he's just it looks a little bit scripted, or maybe he's just doing bullet points or something. But he's doing a lot of reading.
I think he's probably just like bored. He's. There's no way.
He sounds like it.
There's no way he's not at his house.
Oh yeah, no, he's not coming into FAN for
No
half an hour.
fucking way. So he's at his house on Long Island in his palace there, and his kids must be like, "What are you doing, Dad?" Or his wife must. I don't know. Well,
Let me throw this at you. You have to talk sports, but let's say this is different by. Let's say the timing is different by a year, one way or the other. You're still at radio.com, and
Hold
they
on.
say, "Listen,
yeah,
you got to talk sports."
right.
Kirk and Francesa, Mike and Kirk, whatever you want to call it. Mike and Minihane.
I just think the irony of Francesa is like his ego is bigger than mine, actually, and like it wouldn't even make sense. I know some people who know him,
Yeah.
who say he's actually a very nice guy
Sure he
outside
is,
of
yeah.
that world.
I just don't think you'd be able to resist making fun of him on a constant basis every single show.
And I don't think he'd play along with it though.
You had to do a Russo impression the entire time.
Right. Yeah. Which I could do, I guess, but I'd be tired for 10 minutes. I don't think he'd play along. I think he wants, for some reason, I think he likes.
Oh, he definitely likes doing it alone.
Doing this.
Although he likes, it seemed like he liked that guy, JJ.
Oh, I mean,
we have him in
right.
once. This guy's a star.
He's a bore
next big
too,
thing.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on.
from-
Sorry, Steve. But, the ultimate, how it's going to end is 10 years from now, whatever. Mike and Chris will do some, even if it's a Saturday night show on the radio, like for older crowd, they'll be together again.
Of course.
They just will. I mean, that's
Because they seem to like each other.
it's up
Now-
and down.
you know, now,
and
anyway.
people also want it. Like there's a.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it was never so bad with them that they can't come back
No.
together and do a show.
It's not dissimilar, and I'm not saying we were a much shorter run, though we were really successful. There's a crowd that's never going to not want to hear me and Jerry together.
Sure.
It's a small, I saw
canceled.
I saw yesterday or whatever it was, whenever I was on there.
Yeah.
You see certain people tweet or
miss
reach out or
this. Yeah,
text
yeah.
like, "Oh, you guys are so great together. You're better together. The chemistry's great. I miss you." And that's never going to go away. But, I think but what's different is like, they kind of went off and did the same exact thing they did before, whereas I'm doing something different and Jerry is trying to do. I don't know.
Right.
Like they just did the same show.
They're just doing it apart.
Yeah, it's like
honestly, you could probably
program
probably
them
days
together.
where
Yeah.
you could make it sound like they're talking to each
It's
other.
almost like they are still. So I don't know. I don't know. So go ahead. Let me hear from them.
When we first announced we would do this, we're going to do varied things here in this 5 to 6 o'clock hour on radio.com. We will do a thing called Decision 20, which will be about the presidential election. That will be separate.
Why?
That will be self-contained.
Why?
We'll really start that when we get to the primaries, so we're still a couple of weeks away of that.
Why?
That will really start once we get
Hold
to
on.
the,
You're not building a
primaries.
fucking rocket ship.
Well,
Just talk about it now.
He's taking your advice. He's going to do some different things. You can get sports talk anywhere. Where are you going to get Francesa's hot takes on politics?
Do I need to do that with every segment now? Like, here's our segment, Decision 20. Here's our segment, High School Principal Asshole of the Day.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but
can't call it Decision
that's a
20.
radio thing.
Oh, I'm well aware.
They love that shit.
Oh, I am very well aware of that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Decision, that's going to have, by the way, get ready for a spectacularly wonderful musical intro that I
Really?
can't
Dun,
wait.
dun, dun.
Oh, no question. With a big,
I could also see Francesa not doing anything. Where it's just like, all right, these are your takes of the day.
Yeah.
These are the political takes.
I love it when he sits around and he's like, we're going to do something different. We're going to do something called Decision 20. Wow, you are?
It'd be funny. You should call it indecision. That'd be good.
it's not good. This woman from Minnesota, I don't know. Not working for me. She's not working for me. What's her name there? Klobuchar? What is it? Yeah, not good. No, I'm not feeling no.
Once we get to the primaries in Iowa and New Hampshire to get things started, the caucuses and the primaries to be exact.
Thank you.
So that's to come. We also will do some different things, like may do some movie stuff and some different things on different days.
You do that on the old show?
Be sports all the time, but obviously primarily.
Here's what he's saying, and you could tell by the tone of his voice, this hour is going to be wild. Like, this is just hang on. Good luck.
Get ready for the mat. They should call this Mikey's Madhouse because it's going to be insane.
They're going to do Decision 20, movies, and other stuff. I mean, that is
different
crazy.
things on different days.
I remember, maybe...
They do movie stuff all the time.
I was going to say, maybe he hasn't done it since Mad Dog left, but I remember when I was a kid, I was listening one day and they were ranking... There was some list about like the top 50 TV characters of all time, and they were talking about... So I feel like they would do shit like that once in a while. Not all the time, but...
Yeah, Mike, Hawkeye, P.S. Mike, no Hawkeye in this list?
That's what it was. It was the most boring. I remember.
Dog, you got Archie number 6. You got to be higher than that. Got to be higher.
Francesa goes like, "Where's Jerry Seinfeld on here?"
Number 22.
I don't know, Mikey. You gotta go Kramer. If you're gonna put the Seinfeld on there, it's gotta be Kramer.
Mikey, Sam Malone at number 18.
That was good.
Malone. It's a joke. I've spent so much time in my life by myself talking like Chris Russo.
I can't do that. That's good.
Excellent point.
My favorite is still, I know I said it last week, but when he was on with Steve Summers, and Steve Summers was like, Mad Dog, you're one of the great radio talents of all time. And Mad Dog goes, I never thought about it like that, but that's true. That's
an excellent point, Stevie. I never thought of that. Good job by you, Stevie. That's an excellent point. I told you that story the first time I met him. In Indianapolis.
Yes. Yeah.
Say hello to the uncle for me. And I thought, that is perfect. I watched him walk away. I was like, I could fucking bring this guy home with me. He's my baby Yoda.
And ask him what that meant? Is that a standard thing he says to everyone? Or?
No, I think he legitimately thought he knew my uncle. And then we had him on. I don't know. Like Jerry never wanted to have him on. I'd have him on all the time. We should have him on. Mad Dog come on.
He's great because he's funny just to fuck around with. You know what I mean? He would do Stern and O&M. When he went to Sirius, he would do.
I know, but then he stopped doing Stern. I don't know why. That's not him. He would do it. Stern stopped having him on.
Yeah, Stern. Russo's not a fucking A-lister. Why is he going to be on there?
I guess. Yeah, he doesn't care about promoting Sirius, Howard. I don't think. Yeah, we should get Mad Dog on at some point. You know what?
I think we've reached out to him,
right?
We'll have him on in Miami.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll see him in Miami. We'll talk to him. We'll have him on. Give me a little more Francesa.
And my adopted team is back doing good things again this year after an off year. Wichita State had an off year last year. And we'll have Marshall on the program soon. But, that's always my team. And I love the way they play. And they're back playing.
He's talking about Wichita State basketball
now. They're
not
to the level of the Van Vliet team yet. They don't have those kind of players yet. So they're not a team that I look at and say, hey, they're asleep to do some dangerous things.
He's got those old man teeth that are clicking too. Do you hear those?
Like some of those.
It sounds like someone said
flashbacks. Trust me.
It sounds like someone said, Mike, it's time to do your radio. They're nudging him awake.
I'll tell you, it would be a good show. Mike and Marjorie. I would listen to that show.
The sedation hour.
At least there might be some disagreement.
So imagine so you hear, okay, radio.com is promoting this Francesa show, and you go on there, and all of a sudden, in the middle of him talking about Wichita State's basketball team.
Well, good luck finding it, by the way.
Well, that's what I said the other day. It's like, it's fucking go through, you're trying to find a fucking...
Mike's on.
It's like hacking the Pentagon just to find this fucking...
It's like hacking Intercom's IT system.
What is the... You can't just type in Mike's on and it comes up?
I mean,
why are they hiding it?
I mean, I don't understand why they do... If radio.com has blocked me on Twitter, but if I go to radio.com... So if you're saying to me, I want to find Mike Francesa's show right now, right?
Right.
So I go to radio.com first?
I think your best bet is just to Google radio.com Mike's on, and then you got to kind of hunt around that page.
I'm looking at, how terrible is radio.com's? It looks like it's from 1997.
It's a pain in the ass.
Their headline is Happy Birthday, Kate Middleton.
Okay.
Not even covering the right royal story. Wow.
Fucking A. And then you click on the list. So the first thing, you click on the whatchamacallit on the left there. With the 3 bars, whatever the hell.
Side.
Okay.
Side
menu.
Menu. Thank you. So I click on that. Listen, music, news, sports, podcasts, more. I click on sports. It brings me to a whole separate page, radio.com. And it's home and home. Then it's a bunch of stories. Then I don't see Francesa anywhere. I don't see anything.
So I don't know on mobile, but on the desktop, you have to click on sports and then there's mics on and you click on mics on and then a panel pops up and it looks like it's just going to play the most recent video, but it doesn't do anything. It's just a picture of his face. And then you scroll down and after they've posted old video, you can find it. But I don't know how to find it live. Maybe you need the app.
What a nightmare.
What a pain in the ass.
I mean, really.
I'm sure his
You would
average
think-
listener has no problem figuring it out.
This is no issue at all.
Who's a bigger star on there than Mike Francesa? And I'm not even saying that
Nobody.
as a joke. Like,
Nobody.
Who's bigger than Francesa? You'd think they would want that on the front page.
They have Anthony Scaramucci's podcast.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, the whatchamacallit podcast looks like it's been successful. Ronan Farrow so far,
Yeah.
I guess. But I mean, that'll be gone. He's not going to he's going to be out.
Is that a pod, or is it like a series,
It's a series
where they're doing 10 episodes?
Yeah,
and
he's not. I mean, he's not, and he's not doing that long term. So I mean, yeah, I don't. Like, especially, I guarantee you, they're paying Francesa $500,000 a year to do this, at least.
Which is crazy. So he's doing an hour. It's just an hour. He's on an hour before.
Hour
the
and a
fan?
half.
Hour and a half a day,
And then
he's,
on
he's
the fan
probably
for half an
on
hour?
40 weeks a year. I guarantee
Although
he'll be
it
off
is
all summer.
It is a full hour because I don't know, Mike. Did you hear any commercial breaks? I didn't hear any commercial
No, I
breaks. in the
didn't
first
actually.
hour,
Now that
so.
you mention it,
There wasn't one.
He just goes straight.
Didn't do any reads or anything.
The only commercials they're running on it is just a pre-roll, a 15-second pre-roll advertisement for like a credit card company or
It's
something.
not brought
right at
to you
the
by
beginning.
anything.
I didn't hear him say any sponsorships. No.
Look, these salespeople. And look, Steve. You got to understand. These salespeople are morons. Okay, they're stupid. It's not their fault. Not their fault, Steve. Not their fault.
that's one thing you and Francesa could probably agree on.
Sales
One
team.
thing. Me and anybody who's any success in radio can agree on.
Oh, okay.
But that's funny. I mean, what a mess. What a disaster zone that is. And my old company, Entercom, is bleeding money. Bleeding money. Yeah. Oh, my God. Like you wouldn't believe.
It's funny at a time when all publicly traded companies are basically having the Trump boom.
Swimming
they're
in it. Yeah. They're dying.
$3 to $5 a share.
And I think a reference this on Jerry's show. They've been hacked. They have this weird hacker situation.
Every few weeks
They were shut down again for a week.
I feel like you know more about that than you're letting on.
I would just say I'm getting that from Jerry, who's getting that from somebody who I feel like you've met before, Steve.
Ah, interesting. Oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Is it ransomware? Like, are they getting?
I'll just say
messages?
the guy he's getting that from, I'll just say this. He has no ghostwriter.
VLS KMS.
That's what I'll say. He just has no that's what I would say.
Right, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. I understand.
And some song reference him one time. He goes by the name of somebody. I forget what it is. So,
Been put in terrible situations in the NCAA tournament. I mean, they have been treated
did he
so
sound, I know,
unfairly.
I've listened to
It's almost-
Francesa a lot the last couple of years. I'll check in. Did he sound this old like 3 months ago?
No, a month ago he didn't.
Sounds like he's 100.
His last day on air, he didn't sound this
He
old.
sounds
when
like
he
he's
was doing when they brought him back to do the I miss goodbye, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
he did. He didn't sound this old.
Well, the Wichita State talk was about 50 minutes into an uninterrupted monologue, so
Jeez.
That's
probably
the other
feeling
thing.
a little winded.
Like, you know,
And I heard no calls, which has got to be right.
no, no one is calling. He wasn't even getting out the number.
but he would be able to get 4 phone calls just by.
Maybe he's not taking them.
He'd be able to get 4 prank phone calls.
Yeah, but I mean,
But they're not even showing the number on the screen. They
I'm
just,
stunned
they
he
just
doesn't have
turn on the
somebody as a
camera.
guest for 20 minutes. Just some boring radio.com
He did the day before. He talked with Albert Breer for 35 minutes.
Ooh.
for 35
It
minutes.
was a long interview, yeah.
Oof. Jesus.
You got to go around the league.
I mean, I like Bert and everything, but man, oh man. 35 minutes?
Yeah, only 35 minutes? All these coaches are getting fired? What's going to happen in the league here?
Jesus. God. Well, there you go.
A couple things on college basketball real quickly. Number one, kudos, if you didn't hear this yet, to Jay Wright being named the college basketball coach of the decade. How about that?
I'll be honest. I didn't hear that.
How about that?
How about that?
I'll be honest. I was not aware of that.
had
First,
to
of all,
name- I mean-
No, not of the year, of the decade.
first of all, who the hell named him that?
Well, I also like if they're going to name someone, it's got to be somebody. You know what I
Didn't
mean?
he
It's
win
how
like
about-
a- didn't he
Can
win
you
like-
believe they gave it to someone?
Does he win a lot?
Yeah. Who was they going to give it to?
You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. Mike Krzyzewski, coach of the day. I can't believe it.
Who'd have
I can't
thought?
believe it. Where was speaking of college basketball? Made me laugh. I saw people tweeting this out. Where is it? God, this guy tweets a lot. Oh, he didn't take it down, did he? Did you see that Dick Vitale tweet yesterday? People retweeting.
No, he's always getting himself in trouble on Twitter, though.
Oh, here it is.
Is he?
Like many, I've been following. This is a tweet, just one tweet. Like many, I've been following the news involving the attacks on the bases in Iraq by
I know
Iran.
that he's a big liberal guy, right?
Yeah, like many, I've been following the news involving the attacks on the bases in Iraq by Iran. Also, I've been checking hoop news, and 4 teams should get a tip of the hat: Rutgers, Providence, Maryland, and Boston College. They had big wins. It's just like one tweet.
Why mention the first? I don't understand.
It's a strange collaboration of thought. It just made me laugh. I saw a bunch of people tweeting.
O&A did we should get Dick. Let's get Dick Vitale on
Let's
because
get him on.
O&A did a great bit back in the day where they had Dick Vitale on.
Yeah.
And they made him think they were in a break. And they're just like, so how's this season going? He's like, traveling around, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, all right, Dick, we're going to come back real quick. And he's like, oh, super terrific diaper dandy.
I had somebody tell me once that Dick Vitale, we had a thing for a couple of years where we could take private planes. We took private planes down to spring training. It was just a random, we were lucky. It was this great sponsor, Retrix Air or whatever. So, somebody there, I think it might have been the stewardess or somebody in that world, said that Dick Vitale, she was in a different company before they had private planes, and Dick Vitale would fly in those planes and would draw basketball plays on the plane, when you're sitting in the, sitting in the window seat.
Why?
Ball is life.
Yeah, he would just draw stuff like that, and they were like, they had to say, you can't do this. This is proper. This is a private plane. They didn't let him use it anymore. I thought it was the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It seems like a strange guy.
Use a piece of paper. You're in a fucking private plane.
Some flight attendants in there with a magic eraser afterwards. Oh, yeah, it was Dick again.
Isn't that
hey, look,
bizarre?
this is a good one. Look, pick and roll.
I'm sure they've had a lot of weird stuff happen on private planes. There's nothing weirder than that.
But
Jeffrey Epstein's never done anything weird.
Sometimes you have to you say, if you don't let him do things like that, how are we going to get our diaper dandies?
That's true. It's amazing he's still working.
I know.
He's like ESPN. He must be 85 years old.
And he's not. I'm always surprised when guys like that, when ESPN actually does the right thing and says that guy's not necessarily our top. He's not on their A broadcast anymore. It's Jay Billis now.
But he still works though.
He does.
He's still calling games.
Yeah.
Tonight he's calling a basketball game probably.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
They're just hoping and praying for him to say something anti-immigrant so they can have an excuse to throw him overboard like Ron Cherry.
True. Yeah, I wonder what they would do in that situation. Although he's a big liberal.
I was going to say he'd be the opposite.
Yeah, he's sort of outspoken, isn't he, on Twitter?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny that he's a dummy basketball coach. Anyway, so I think we covered that pretty well then.
Well, I wanted to know, I didn't
yeah.
realize you saw Uncut Gems, speaking of Francesa.
I did. Francesa was good in it.
It was good.
Yes.
And the movie was good. I'm thinking about seeing it Saturday.
I mean, he is kind of
Best
a movie
movie of the
character,
year.
right?
Best movie of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, we'll see it first. We'll talk about it.
I did have it ruined for me already. I know what happens in the end, unfortunately.
I don't think you'd be bowled over in shock. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's a twist, but it's not when you think about
the
it.
biggest twist?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We'll talk about it down the Cape on Sunday.
All right.
I want to see 1917 now.
What's it about?
It's the war one that Sam Mendes directed. It's supposed to be won Golden Globe for Best Picture. Comes out around here tomorrow. I may see it. I'd like to see it this weekend if I can. Last movie I saw in the theater was Jumanji 2, so didn't make my 10 best of 2019. But
I will say war movies are lost on me a lot just because the battle scenes don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know if this one would be. This one's almost like a one continuous shot too. It's supposed to be crazy.
That'll be rough for me, I imagine.
I don't know. You might like that, Steve. Not that you're ever going to see it.
He doesn't go to the movies.
I like war movies.
You do? Okay,
Yeah.
Good. Well, maybe you'll see it then. I mean, but you don't go see movies in the theater though.
I do from time to time, just not as frequently as you do.
I understand. A listener of the show texted me while we were talking about 10 minutes ago. I'm not going to say who he is, though. Well, we'll just leave it alone.
Okay.
I'm not going to say who he is, though. I'll give you a hint.
I'll just say that he may occasionally impersonate a former president of the United States.
Yeah.
All right.
He said, if you've never heard the morning show on North Shore 104.9, it's fascinatingly terrible.
Oh, okay.
So let's get into that.
Yeah, we'll find that.
Also, until the other day, nobody in human history said jealous of his time until that weird Russian robot did. I don't remember.
Thank God
I don't remember him saying that.
Oh, yeah. He said jealous of his time, and I said, is that a phrase that I've never heard before?
The answer to that is yes. But
Yeah.
when was that said? Jealous of his time. Oh, I do remember that. I do remember that.
Sunday night, maybe? Yeah.
Talking about Tucker.
Yeah, we don't want to be too jealous of his time.
How generous he is with his time.
Oh, that's right. We don't be jealous. Why would we be jealous of his time?
We're not.
Isn't that what you said?
He's jealous of his own time.
Why would you be jealous of your own time?
You
Can't
got
you
me.
say you misspoke? Can't you just say you were wrong and you misspoke?
I can say that I was wrong, but I can't say that I misspoke.
But he doesn't believe
because
he was wrong. He doesn't believe he
It's a phrase that I've used often. Like I said the right
Yeah, but
thing.
is the phrase wrong?
It's not even a phrase.
But then you're wrong. What are you?
Yeah,
now
no,
you're-
that's what I'm saying. I'm wrong, but it's
Thank
like
you.
it's a phrase I use all the time. So
Why do you use it?
I don't know. I thought it made sense. At some point along the line, I got it into my head that was the thing that people say, but it isn't.
That'd be like saying, but it was wrong though, right?
Yeah.
You were wrong.
I looked it up. I was like,
You were wrong.
This
you
has
looked
to be
it
a
up
phrase.
where your book of phrases? What do you mean you looked it up?
Like on the internet where people look things up.
Okay, so you were wrong.
Yes, I've said that 5 fucking times now.
But
yes,
no,
I was wrong. I was wrong.
No, but first you wouldn't say you were wrong, though.
In the moment when you guys called me out.
I'm saying you misspoke.
No, I did not misspeak. I said exactly what I intended to say.
He spoke purposely. He was purposely incorrect.
That'd be like saying Chicken Alabaster Tuesday. Just 3 words in order. You know what? I didn't misspeak.
No, I meant to say.
What I was going for is that he's not stingy with his time.
Sure.
Oh, because he came on with us.
Yeah,
sure. I mean,
it's the opposite of generous with your time.
Well, you mean? Well, he is generous with his time.
He is generous with his time.
So he's not the opposite.
He's not ungenerous with his time.
Right. He's not jealous of it.
Not jealous of his time.
Doesn't look at his time. It's like, I can't believe that you.
I think we need.
I love you so much, time.
I think now.
Why can't it be more like you, time? He's not like that. You mean?
I need to lean into it now and make it a phrase.
Oh, great! Look who's here today. Time. Oh, awesome. Yeah, great. Pay attention to time. Great.
Oh, it seems
Don't
like
look at me.
Kirk Minihane has so much time.
I have the number 1 show on Fox at 8:00 every night, but everybody pays attention to my time. He's not like that. You mean?
No.
Okay, good. All right. I just wanted to get that straight.
But people did reach out and say the ski thing was correct. Don't get ahead of you. They said, I've heard that.
That's true. That's, to be fair, that is true.
Yeah.
I've never heard that, but that's true.
Neither have I, but
Right.
people said they've heard it.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, people said
Gotcha.
their grandparents told them that they had heard
Well,
it.
yeah, right. I'm not saying what generation.
And nobody
it was popular
born,
with.
even in the last century heard it. But yes, that's true.
Get ahead of your skis.
Is anybody jealous of their skis?
Tucker.
Time.
Congratulations.
Oh, why don't we give Time another award? That's just great. Tucker's Time. Fantastic.
My favorite part of that clip is like after, whatever he was saying, where he goes, oh, he gets all, oh, congratulations. Oh. Just insulting whoever that is.
Tucker's Time. Tucker's Time. At Tucker's, congratulations at Tucker's Time. You'll be a 3-week parody account. Enjoy your run. What were we saying before that? What were we saying before that?
I don't know. Francesa Uncut Gems.
I
You
forget.
said another story I want to get to.
It was. I don't know. I'm sure I'll forget. Good job by Turtle Boy, though. I got to say. I mean, I'm okay with it.
You're back on his
yeah,
side?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All
with
right,
him.
all right.
It was funny. I don't know where I'll be curious to. Well, first we'll do Mount Mojo, and I'll be curious to get Mike's. We'll do Mount Mojo in a minute. Actually, we'll do this first.
Okay.
So, did you read this? Did you hear about this Turtle Boy story?
Yes.
What's your take on this? Because you love free speech.
I don't know. It's just, it never fucking ends.
What's
Well, wait, what are we talking about? The CNN thing? Is it the
One of the most prepared sidekicks in the business.
is it the CNN thing or no?
Talk about Wichita State.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then my take is this: they've got a tough schedule.
What's
ahead.
CNN thing?
The Covington Catholic.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, not that. No, the Babson Professor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did
No,
you see this?
No, I have not seen it.
Okay. It's always weird. So there's this story. So they just know it's a scary time anyway. It's just a scary time to be alive. So you printed out the Turtle Boy story.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
Because it says, interesting for you, would you date an Asian woman in Watertown? Picture, like on the
wait a
bottom.
minute.
You know what I mean? Does anybody
That's
ever,
interesting
does
for
a human being click on that?
I don't think so.
I live in Watertown. So.
There's gonna be some skeevy old men who click through and then get their credit card information.
I mean,
so.
it's so cruel that they do that. Really, like that's really it, right?
Yeah, it's a single
Like
old
the Larry
guy.
Johnsons of the world are like, oh, geez, oh, look at her. Boy, she's hot and she's in a thong and a half shirt. She wants to date me? This is weird. And she's in Watertown?
I saw some cute Asians when I was in Nam.
What are the odds of this? So this Babson Professor,
Yeah.
it's Facebook, right?
Yes.
So Turtle Boy has it. He says in retaliation, the Ayatollah should tweet a list of 52 sites of beloved American cultural heritage that he would bomb.
So just for context, Trump tweets out a list saying he's going to bomb all these targets, including cultural sites. Everybody's in a big uproar about it because bombing cultural sites is something ISIS does. It's a war crime.
Correct.
Okay.
I got to admit, I have little problem. I don't have a big problem with it. I know I'm closed-minded.
Like
with
blowing up museums and stuff. And
Don't really. I'm only
like ancient
my
Persian-
issue. My
Persian
issue is
architecture.
my issue is blowing up anything.
He's
She
involved
should,
at all?
She shouldn't fucking
Yeah.
be doing it. I don't want Donald Trump to have access to anything. I don't want anybody to have access to fucking bombs. So this professor from Babson tweets that out.
Mm-hmm.
Should he tweet out a list of 52 sites that he would bomb? The Mall of America, for one, Kardashian residence and stuff like that. So then immediately, they suspended him. Everyone jumped. So what is your take on that, Mike?
That Turtle Boy is suspended?
No. Why would Turtle Boy be suspended? The guy who put on Facebook suspended from Babson College.
Oh, that I don't understand at all. Then.
Are you mocking and laughing now, Steve?
This I deserve to be mocking.
I'm just working alone here.
Wildly
I'm just smiling.
Well, you don't think you should be suspended?
No, of course. I don't think you should be suspended for anything.
I don't really
on
think. I don't
social
know.
media.
I mean,
I guess if you have your rules, but then it just gets
he's
to.
suspended from Babson.
I think you meant the account was suspended.
He's a professor at Babson.
No, I think he should be suspended. He's advocating terrorism against civilians in the United States. I mean, it's just an idiot thing to say. And if he's that stupid and lacks that kind of self-control, what's he saying in a classroom when people aren't watching?
Yeah, I don't know about
I
that.
just assume he hates America and he tells the kids that every day. It's you know whose fault to this, Steve?
Well, that's
honestly,
no different than any
it's the fucking
professor.
parents who foot the bill for these kids to go to schools like that. I mean,
But it's also the federal government's fault for subsidizing the education.
absolutely.
paying-
Well, this guy. Well, hold on. This guy's an important job. He's the director of sustainability at Babson College.
Yeah.
That's his living. I bet you.
What does that mean?
150,000?
Oh, easy. Yeah.
What does that mean?
What do you think that title entails?
Nothing.
Director of
I don't even know what
Sustainability.
that means.
He organizes Meatless Monday.
Right.
Oh,
He puts up the signs that tell people, to use the blow dryer instead of the napkins.
Yeah. Adult Crayon Day is every Thursday.
yeah.
You know.
So, but here's the thing: if that's his job, like if that's kind of what he is as a professor, if he's supposed to be giving his opinions, then I don't really give a shit.
So I
about
don't think he's a professor. I think he's like a dean.
Whatever he is, yeah. Well, what if he said they should bomb the fucking marathon?
Yeah, I don't know.
So here's the thing. What if What if he said that they should bomb abortion clinics?
Right.
Right. That's what. I don't know what the line is. Like, I understand. Like, he doesn't think they should bomb the Kardashian residence. Like, he apologized, said it was tongue in cheek.
I mean, he's making a joke. Of course.
I mean, it's just another instance of someone who's so set off by Trump they lose their fucking mind.
I mean, so I got to think of it though. I think of it from the parents. The parents are idiots. But if I'm sending my kid there and this guy's tweeting that out and putting it on social media, I am thinking, what is he saying to my fucking kids? But that's my own fault.
What is he doing in his normal job? If he has this, if the thought crosses his brain that this will be a fun thing to tweet, what is he actually doing? What kind of decisions is he making?
He's an
in his
adjunct
actual
professor
job?
as well.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So he is teaching kids.
That's tough. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one because he's not supposed to be giving his opinions on Twitter really in that job. You know
Well,
what I mean?
he's an academic.
Well, it's not
professors give their opinions.
He hates Trump like all
every professor.
All intellectual, whatever, collegiate
99%
fucking
of them.
academia America does. And he's telling them that they should bomb the Mall of America where, that stuff has happened before.
Of course.
It's kind of like...
But he's also, he's obviously doesn't mean that. He's
I didn't think there was a lot of joking going on.
I don't know about that. I think he hates America for sure.
I think if Iran actually tweeted that out, he'd be like, "Good, fuck you, Trump."
Yeah, there's sort of that thing too. So he's not going to get fired.
There's a weird thing with all
these
the
guys.
left-wing
Remember, these guys never get fired. He's not getting
tough.
fired.
I'm wrapped in a pretzel here. I don't know about this one because
not fired, but definitely suspended.
Look, here's the bottom line.
There needs to
You've
be
been
some
good in this
signal to
segment.
him.
Yeah, I know from the start. I know.
You brought the heat in this.
There needs to be some signal.
Let's
to
get
him.
back. Let's get Todd Bridges on the phone.
That's what we should do. See, this is what you need.
That's a great answer. He's totally on top of it. Turtle Boy, yeah, I read him this morning. He was great. Why'd you make fun of him?
Just lie.
This guy, he's not the only one who's lost their mind in the last couple of days. You can tell. Just watch CNN for a little bit when the retaliation strikes were coming. They were basically praying for U.S. casualties.
Oh, no question.
Like they wanted to see it because they were going to wave it in Trump's face.
It pains them to admit that I don't want them. I want us to have no part of international military stuff. But I could tell you the guy they killed was a bad guy. It pains them to say it. They dance around it.
And it's always followed with a but.
Yeah, well, yeah, we understand. Yes, he was evil, but no, and I think it's a fine conversation to have, and a legitimate one. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. But the sort of sidebar to the story, this is sort of what interests me.
Yeah.
Is Turtle Boy.
You know where he's going, right, Mike?
No, of course. Yes.
Come along for the ride, Mike. All right.
Join me.
We'll get to that comedian whose Twitter was suspended on YouTube for 2 weeks. You can get outraged about that in a minute.
All right.
So Turtle Boy writes a story and does a really good job. Turtle Boy drives me crazy once in a while, but I like him and whatever. Well, that's not a real enemy. We like Turtle Boy.
Yeah, more drove you crazy once. Than once
sorry,
in a while.
Sorry, we have some fun in our show. A lot of laughs when he's on with Jerry. So he writes it and does the legwork, and I think does a really good job on this story. Mm-hmm. The Herald first just reports it and doesn't credit him.
Oh, this part I saw. Yes,
it doesn't credit him.
Stole it from him.
Doesn't credit him at all. This woman at the Herald.
It happens to Turtle Boy
all the time.
Yes, yeah.
So the Turtle Boy crowd, that crowd bludgeons the Herald to the point where they have to acknowledge it. The Globe has it today, and they say the Herald first reported it. Right. They don't even acknowledge Turtle Boy at all.
Jesus
that would drive me this is a guy who is whatever you want to say about him, you don't like him, you hate him, whatever. He criticized me once, which is bad, really bad. Worse than what this Babson guy fucking put out there for sure. Like he is working on his own. He's trying to make a fucking living. This is his life.
Well, you know why you can just do that is because if you go on the street, people know what the Boston Herald and Boston Globe are, and most people don't know who Turtle Boy is, so he just gets fucked over.
Though I guarantee you, Turtle Boy gets read more often than stuff in the Herald.
I would think so.
Oh, no
definitely.
Question.
Yeah. I would think
without
so.
a doubt.
And certainly from a buzz perspective around here, I mean, he's a much better reporter than any of these shitheads.
Yeah, I think obviously the Globe and the Herald are both aware of Turtle Boy, and they know exactly where they got the story from. The reporter writing it made a conscious decision not to cite him.
Completely.
But I think there are some things that he could do to increase the perceived legitimacy of his website.
Absolutely. I've talked to him about that.
I mean, if he was called like the Worcester Gazette or the Worcester Times, or I think those might already be papers, but if he had some newspaper sounding name and his site was a little bit cleaner and he didn't have like cum dumpster and all the headlines, it might change the way other journalists.
That should get more views.
But I think he's also. But I think he's also. I don't really want to get a deep dive in the mind of fucking Turtle Boy, but I think he's also separated. Like that's a different site. Like the dirtier whatever stuff.
A different side of the website.
But I disagree. Like I understand what you're saying, but really the Boston Herald can't write the word Turtle Boy. Like it's really that insulting. Like Turtle Boy Sports Report. Who cares?
They feel like they'll sound silly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like purposely silly. I know.
Yeah.
I think you'll get just as many clicks too. It's not like someone's going to get to the first reported by Turtle Boy and be like, oh, fuck this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he did a good
And the other thing is maybe if you start citing Turtle Boy, when he gets a hot story like this, he posts it and then tells you about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like he wrote at the end, like, I mean, you have a college professor saying that the United States should get bombed. I mean, I don't know. That feels like a no-no to me.
But, and again,
but at the same time, I don't want to tell the guy not to, it's just weird.
That's tough. I don't know.
We started out framing it as a free speech thing. And no, the government shouldn't come in and say, you can't say this, you're advocating
Babson can.
violence. Yeah, exactly.
No, absolutely.
If a private institution,
that's life.
Or even if the government chooses they don't want to fund the speech, they don't have to fund the speech. But so I don't think it's a free speech issue.
I'm trying to think of how I would react if it were the opposite. You know what I mean? If someone said this pro-Trump, because they would be getting a ton of shit for it.
There'd be protests. It'd be huge fucking protests.
I'm assuming I would be defending that guy.
There would be a rage mob coming after him.
Here's the reality.
So
a guy like Aubrey Huff will get much more shit than this guy.
Right.
And it's but you're right. I mean, if 20 parents get together or 50 parents and get rid of this guy over this, that will happen, but it's not, but it won't.
Yeah,
he might end up getting more shit than Aubrey Huff because this is one of those things that could land on Trump's radar. Like this is something you could easily see the campaign tweeting out or Don Jr.
And the fact that he's an educator, like he's working with students.
But this is going, but I think it's important to know, and I think most people listening know that this is the stuff, whether it's at Winchester High School with Shirley or this is what's going on in your schools every single day. This is what's getting pounded in your. I mean, I see it with Kate, who's a great kid and a great student in 7th grade. She's swayed completely. It's a liberal ideology already in 7th grade. Like she believes all that stuff. And I'm not going to sit there and get into a war with her. She's a young kid. She should be idealistic to some extent. But it's they get you at an impressionable age and they warp you completely.
Yeah, and I remember kind of watching it happen where I took like an ethnic and gender studies later, like. It wasn't my freshman year, so I was more used. I knew what to expect from that type of a class, and they taught me that you can only be racist if you're coming from a power base, so only white people are racist and all that type of shit. Yeah. And I was kind of I was like, I believed that for a little while, and then I started learning more things, and I was like, oh, this is just a liberally slanted class.
Literally, your brain is not fully formed yet.
When you're in college or high school or whatever, you're thinking like, oh, this is just true because an adult is saying it to me.
Somebody you kind of like, and they're kind of nice and cool, and they talk to you, and they tell you this, and you believe it.
And they believe that. I don't think they're bullshitting. They believe that.
No, they were told the same thing at the same age, and they just chose to choose that career path where they continue, and that's not going to change.
Right.
I mean, what do you think kids who are graduating from Babson College are going to think politically?
I also think there are plenty of academics who are very intentionally doing what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they understand that there are other ways of thinking about the world, but they're on purpose. They are trying to indoctrinate a younger generation.
It's also a gig too. I mean, it's just a safe gig. You're never going to lose your job
once you get tenure. Yeah,
you're never going. I don't know what this guy's situation is.
Well, he's adjunct, so
that's true. Not. But if he was a tenured professor, he would never get fired.
This will probably accelerate his tenure track.
He probably will. I mean, who's going to be an adjunct professor at one of these schools? Shirley.
Oh yeah, for
right.
sure.
I mean,
I'm surprised she does.
She might be. By the way, she might be.
Yeah.
For all I know,
Suffolk or something.
yeah,
like
something like that. Or in 6 years from now, she'll get a job teaching journalism.
Character assassination 101.
Yeah, she'll get it in somebody else at the club. You know, we'll get the job doing it. I swear to God, Kevin Cullen. I am dead serious.
He will.
They'll sit there and tell these young kids his war stories, and they'll sit there and be like, yeah.
He's cool.
Speaking
Mr.
of-
Cullen is
Yeah,
pretty cool.
we should get to Mr. Cullen here in a second, but first, Mount Mojo, mtmojo.com. Mike is going to be wearing those at the Cape on Sunday.
I'm a little hot dog boy.
What's that?
I'm a little hot dog boy.
Oh, there you
Yes.
go. mtmojo.com. Mike's wearing one right now, I think.
I am.
50% of all sales
That's why he
provided
doesn't have to go pee.
free condoms. Oh, is that true? You're just pissing it all day?
I don't know if it works like that. I don't know if that's recommended.
It's like having a weird sex talk with Steve. Anybody ever talk with you, the actual talk with you, Steve, or no?
We had it in school.
Okay, the health class?
Yeah.
Okay, so your parents didn't sit you down and talk to you.
No, I think I just kind of passively absorbed the knowledge.
I didn't have
Listen,
that. I
when
showed
you're
up,
starting at 15, you
that's
just
true. I showed up one day and there was like a book in my room. Like my parents never talked to me about it.
Oh, I think we might have had a book too.
Ever,
it was
ever.
weird,
I
like
never got anybody.
cartoonish figures.
Did you ever have anything like a sex talk with your parents at all, Mike? or
Fuck
no?
my mother.
No, I did not.
You did not?
No.
Your mom didn't say to you one day
Despite
like,
the running joke. No, I have not.
like, oh,
my God.
like, oh, it gets bigger. Yeah. See how it gets bigger? And then,
yeah.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Oh.
I haven't done much of that lately.
No, yeah.
What was that, Mama Geary?
There we go.
So when Mike puts on that Mount Mojo, right, Mama Geary, what happens?
Oh, my God.
And then once he slides it in, what's the sound?
Oh.
Jesus.
She doesn't mind. She likes a little bit of that because it lasts longer, right? What do you think? When it lasts longer, what do you think, Mama Geary? Yeah. What? I'm sorry. Huh? I can hear the click. Before. You can hear the actual click before. What does it say on that? What's the drop?
Mike's mom moaning.
Okay.
Well, what are there different? Are they all just moaning, or are there different to
There's
distinguish?
Mike's mom OMG. Mike's mom OMG 2.
Oh, a sequel.
Mike's mom
Okay.
Mike's mom that's a no.
So if Mike said, look, put it this way. I just heard the last drop, Steve. If Mike said to Mama Geary, like, I want to make a baby with you. I don't want to wear Mount Mojo tonight. What would she say?
That's a no.
Okay. Yeah. She's a Mount Mojo person.
Sure.
Okay. Sure. I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some limits she draws, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
she is an ethical
I
person.
mean, the baby is not I don't think it's a good idea for you two. A, given her age. B, given that you guys are related. It
We
just
covered
doesn't.
some of that. I don't know if there's the ability anymore. You know.
Well, on her end.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Sure. Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't understand that.
Well, I'm here to make good points like that. You know.
You're much stronger in this segment.
Understand.
mtmojo.com. Go to mtmojo.com for a limited time only. Use promo code Kirk1 for 10% off all apparel. Get your mojo on. $3.89 a month. Again, one-time buys also available in each quantity pack. 6, 12, or 24 packs as well. Free delivery. We love mtmojo.com. Go to mtmojo.com. Do it right now, please, please, please. We didn't have an open for the show today?
Yeah, we did.
Why,
You just didn't ask for it.
well, but you're supposed to play it.
Here we go.
Hold on. The feedback for the open was unbelievable. People love the open.
I said it was very good.
I think their patience for that kind of thing will run out.
I was going to say, this feels like a 3-day, and then they're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Go ahead.
It's time for the Kirk Minihane Show.
Steve, what the fuck are we doing here? Steve, what the fuck?
I told you. I told you I needed another second.
What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just say I don't have it.
I told you when you sat down in the chair, I said I need another second. You were like, oh, but we can go? And I said, no. You just started going.
So why did you play it right there? Why did you say I don't have it?
I'm going to play it right now and then just edit it out.
Why? Just have it.
I just don't have the beginning of it clean.
Where the fucking long is this open, Steve?
know what we're yelling about.
Okay, there you go. No, you're not any of this on the open.
He's Boston's bad boy, and he's not playing by the rules anymore.
He'll be an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season.
Yeah,
And word is
I love
this
that.
time he wants to get paid.
Give me the money.
Sorry, Tom. That cashier's window has closed.
Here's the reality of the situation. It is blasphemous. It is hideous. It is very disrespectful what you have said to this man. You owe this man an apology.
Sports, politics, prank phone calls, revenge, parody songs, and revenge.
Here's Barrett. Randall underneath. Oh, look out. And that hurts. Anthony Davis took it right on the tailbone.
He's the only reason people know Jerry Callahan is still alive.
That's true.
As long as I'm president of the United States,
See, this is good. I like this.
Iran will never be allowed to have a nuclear weapon.
Fuck yeah.
We don't want war. But if you want war with the United States of America, there's one thing I can promise you, so help me God. Someone else will raise your sons and daughters.
What the hell is that?
He's Kirk Minihane, and this is the Kirk Minihane Show.
All right.
My only complaint is I don't think it was long enough.
That first segment, how long was he? How long was our fight?
It was a good one.
It was a good one. I love that, like Anthony Davis stuff. We used to see that shit. I was like, what are we fucking doing? We're never gonna.
Well, he fell on his tailbone.
I heard that. I did. I actually did see that on social media.
That's what I was ready.
Of course, I didn't know.
That's what I thought we were going to get to.
He's on the Lakers.
Yes,
I didn't
Anthony Davis.
that I didn't know.
Yeah, their jerseys were yellow.
Having a good year.
What was that?
The jerseys were yellow, so I think Lakers. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. We'll do a show where Steve talks about sports and Mike talks about Turtle Boy stories. The two of you will just go back and forth. It's called the best. It's called the best of, actually.
Well,
it's just
one of my
silence.
One of my ideas was for Mike to do more. You know how Tommy Smokes does those short videos, Tommy's Thoughts?
Yeah.
I was thinking Mike could do shorts on politics and news. And I could do takes on comedy
what
and
should
sports.
happen, what it should be is you just throw something at me that I'm totally not prepared for.
Listen to you riff.
And I have to make up.
Yeah, I don't know. Boy, that's a good one.
That could be good.
That is bad. But the world, this day, these days.
Son of a gun, you got, it's funny you say that.
I think when we started this, when you're like, does it ever end? That's what you said. Does what ever end? Right, yeah.
I don't know.
Does it ever
I don't know what happened. I had a stroke or something.
Does it ever end? It does not ever end.
And if I had just said, what are you talking about? You
I
could have
explain
filled
it to
me
you.
in,
Yeah,
and we could have had a nice discussion
not that complicated. I was actually honestly more interested in the
Turtle Boy part?
Yeah, I find the journalism stuff is way more interesting.
That's what threw me. Is I remember him complaining that someone stole. I just couldn't remember what it was.
He's right. I mean, and it's,
they ripped him off.
It's amazing though that journalists like the Globe, and they're not journalists. I should know that. Just say, yeah, we're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore who we got the story from. Like,
well, the Herald person definitely knows. The Boston Globe might not.
I guess. I mean, the Herald person, it's a woman. I forget her name. He called her out. She literally just stole it.
Yeah,
that's fire. In the old days, that's fireable. That's not how you do it.
Is it stolen in the sense that Turtle Boy's the only one that wrote about it?
Yes.
So it must have been taken from him?
No, Turtle Boy broke it. Turtle Boy broke it exclusively.
If there was no Turtle Boy, the story would have never been in the
Right.
No. Ever,
but
never.
I'm saying like not plagiarized or anything like that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's not plagiarized.
I think he has his own story. Verbal written style that wouldn't be in the Herald.
Right.
That's my guess.
That's true. Yeah.
My guess. I don't know. Yeah. So this, I don't know. I'd actually be curious to hear. Do we have this? Is this story here, Steve?
The Kevin Cullen story? Yeah, it's behind the money one. Look at it right up there. Yeah, right there.
This is the church story.
Oh, it's underneath your phone.
That's a Harvey Weinstein story.
I definitely.
I gotta relax. I'll get there.
Harvey Weinstein story under your phone, ironically.
That's
have
true.
Your phone out.
That's true. Good point. I haven't. I haven't paid too much attention to Harvey's trial yet.
Neither is he.
No shit, Jesus.
Nothing
Looks like
great.
Francesa.
He was just like reading text messages on his phone. The judge scolded him, and now they're asking for the judge to be removed because they say he's got a bias against Weinstein. They're having a difficult time finding.
I will say they've done a magnificent job of aging him like 100 years.
Yeah, Ted Kennedy would be impressed.
It is incredible.
Meaning they want him to look like that?
Oh, they want him to look old and frail,
Yeah.
so you're saying, we can't send him to jail. It's like what they did with Cosby. Cosby
poor
whips out
old
the
man.
cane and
Well,
he's
Cosby's
blind.
for Christ's sake. Leave him out of
Is he,
jail,
though?
You know?
It never works.
Yes, he's a poor old man.
The jurors gonna be like, well, all right. You can see these women testify, bawling, telling stories of being raped.
Oh, come on.
They're gonna be like, he has a walker. We'll let him go.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a shower. You sit there and have a drink.
He was old and confused.
God, that's so gross. I think as Jerry said this yesterday, when I was on with him, he is the fucking most hideous of all of them. If you had to do it, if you had to draft them.
Physically or like his actions?
Just the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he be first?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe Cosby, I guess. But He'd be right up there.
Ooh,
Cosby
who do you think has done more raping?
Again, that's what I'm saying. I was sort of saying I don't want to really do that necessarily, rank that necessarily.
Well,
I would say Cosby, though. Cosby was doing it for 50 years.
It sounds like Cosby had stronger numbers.
Yes.
If I can put it in those terms.
Francesa breaks it down like that?
But Weinstein seems to be more horrific.
You know what?
Weinstein, he closed strong.
I'm not going to get. I'm not going to get into Weinstein until the jury makes a verdict. We'll talk about it then. We're not talking about it right now. Okay, I'm not there yet. We're not
until he's in prison. Yeah. We're not going to talk about it.
No, Weinstein 2020. Once we get him, once they do, I knew him. He's a friend of mine. I feel bad about that. I didn't know nothing.
It's important to get the stories after they've already played out. You don't want to talk about the journey, the lead up to get there.
No, I've always said, from a political perspective, you're covering the election, you wait till the actual election.
Yeah.
Like 2016, if you just waited till Trump was elected, you ignored all the Trump stuff before, there was no news there, really.
Yeah, you wait till the first Wednesday in November.
I mean, what news did Trump make during the campaign last time? Nothing. He was a quiet candidate then. He just
just a couple of tweets.
He just got elected president. What are you going to happen? What's going to happen?
An up-and-comer.
If you were Jerry Callahan or another political pundit, what is your, Steve Roberts, I'll ask you, what is your dream? Is it Trump, Elizabeth Warren?
I wouldn't mind Trump, Elizabeth Warren. I think Bernie Sanders would probably be the weaker candidate. And for me as a conservative, if Bernie does beat Trump, I'm okay with that too, because nothing Bernie wants to happen will happen.
Oh, which means a talk show host.
As a talk show host?
I'm not
Trump
talking about
Biden be the most fun? Because Biden would make a bunch of
I think Biden would. If you're talking about playing
guess.
silly audio clips, Trump Biden would be good. Yeah.
If you can make it through, I actually read this. If you can make it through the Rolling Stone interview with Elizabeth Warren that's on the cover this month, if you can read the entire thing without vomiting, I will give you, $50,000. It is unbelievable.
Give him up.
They talk.
You're too good for him. If he wants to go silent, let him go.
Dating advice with Elle Magazine and Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, God.
You like her dancing, though?
Regular folks.
She's a good dancer.
She's a great dancer.
Yeah.
She talks about, I love when she tries to be a regular person. Even this interview, like what, and this guy person who's interviewing her, I forget if it's a man or a woman, is just dying for her to be president of the United States. He's like, what shows do you watch? And she's treating her like she's a normal person.
She's just a regular Jane.
It's just, you got to read it. It's fucking unbelievable. It's the biggest ass kiss you've ever seen in your life. Anyway, so this story actually.
I'm going to get me a beer.
So natural. She's swilling down booze all the time.
They get me a beer. So Kevin Cullen had a story a couple days ago about the Bishop of Springfield. I'd be curious to hear your takes on it in the Globe. The Bishop of Springfield might want to look in his own backyard and practice a little tolerance. So the basic premise of the story, if you don't know it, is the bishop in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Those stomping grounds.
Right. Is not allowing a performance by the Pioneer Valley Gay Men's Chorus of the holiday concert, or didn't. Pioneer Valley Gay Men's Chorus of the holiday concert at St. Teresa's Parish in South Hadley.
I thought we were easing up on the gays. I thought we were starting to.
Yeah, man, I thought the Pope is basically a gay. He's pro-gay, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think he has asked the church to be a little bit less focused on gay issues.
Yeah, he's flamboyant.
Yeah.
He may come out at some point.
Not
Why
that
not?
Matters.
I think it's great if he does. I don't care.
Yeah.
By the way, if he's a gay guy, great. What do I care? Why are we pretending you shouldn't marry? A priest should marry another? It's silly.
Yeah.
Just silly. So, so he basically he gets into the story and how ridiculous it is. Now, if I'm being consistent about this, we talk about private businesses and Babson College. Now, the church should be inclusive, I suppose, but they're a business. I don't know. I mean, if we read the other story, they're definitely a business. Should we be telling the church who shouldn't sing at their concerts?
No. Absolutely not. I mean, if a columnist wants to inveigh, yeah, fine, go ahead. The government shouldn't be doing anything about it.
Of course,
they're a private organization, right. and gay marriage conflicts with the doctrine of the Catholic Church.
I will say it is hurting if you're trying to widen your base, I think you're hurting yourself. I mean, my advice, this is a church that America is dying.
Yeah, but I mean,
and the more you read about it, the idea that anybody would give a nickel to this place is insane.
But if they dilute their core principles, maybe that's also hurting them.
So that's I think their internal debate. Also, I think old priests think gay is like strange. It's weird. They don't understand it. Meanwhile,
or they just believe that marriage is between a man and a woman.
Right. Yeah, I guess. But these are also people who don't get married.
What's the thing with all these issues is that that stuff like that has driven me away from ever being involved in any religion, at least with a church or anything like that. So that's the downside to that. That's what's going to happen is people are going to be turned away. I don't know why we have to be like, no, you have to let us in. They don't want us.
And I've talked about this, my parents were religious, but not overly so, and my brothers and I have all strayed. We're not religious at all. And I mentioned more of my dad and my mom. The last couple of weeks of my dad's life, religion was there for him, and it meant a lot to him. He had a friend, a great family friend, honestly. He's a great guy who's a priest and one of his best friends for 60 years and was with him at the end, and they talked, and he talked about God, and it was there. It was actually really nice to watch, and I thought, this is a wonderful thing. I mean, the fact that that particular, he's Catholic, my dad was Catholic, this particular church, somebody 100 miles away from where we live, just one particular guy doesn't want a certain group to sing. I mean, should that really get in the way of, it just feels very complicated.
It also didn't seem like this was an idea that the bishop came up with himself and said, hey,
I think
fuck
it was,
these guys.
Right,
he got pressure from parishioners, from people at the church. I mean, it's not just the priests or the bishops who are very conservative and like the old Catholic doctrine.
We're at the point now in society where you can't say. Now, by the way, I always say this, in the Californian Prop 8, I think it was, but 15 years ago, I voted for gay marriage. I think gay marriage, of course, I personally think gay marriage should be legal. I think that they have the same rights. They should be allowed to get married. Everything. I have no issue with that.
And it is.
And it is.
Yeah.
But let's just say that some people don't. In their core belief, you want them to change. They just don't think. No, they think that there should be unions, but they think the actual marriage is between a man and a woman.
Right.
I disagree with that.
Well,
what am I? But
then you're denying people basic human rights. So if you have that position,
you're not.
Like a gay person says that my right to marry is a human right.
Well, I understand the argument.
It's like you saying, so what if they don't think that women should have the right to vote?
Okay,
so what?
But the right to vote, there was no version of civil union for that.
So we're going to have second-class citizenship for marriage for gay
that's what
people?
they're saying, but that's not really true. That's what they would say.
It's not full equality.
By the way, I actually don't agree with that. I think gay marriage is fine. I also think civil unions is a fine compromise.
I'm just saying.
I personally don't care enough
I think
about it.
you're minimizing it as.
I'm not minimizing it at all. I'm for it.
No, what I'm saying is you're saying, they just don't believe that gay people should be able to get married. They should just do civil unions. It's just a difference of opinion. But for gay people, for people on the left, it's a matter of human rights. So they take it a little bit more seriously.
Okay, but do you think that's the same thing as water fountains?
No, but that's what they would compare it to.
Do you think that's even close?
No, I don't. But I'm just telling you what
I understand. That I've had the arguments. I agree. And by the way, I'm for gay marriage. But I'm just saying. And by the way, I think there are some old people who just think that gay people shouldn't get married at all and that it's wrong and evil. There's a certain quandary of that as well. But then there are some people who say, well, wait a minute. The definition of marriage between man and woman, there should be civil union. To me, again, you're not going to have this discussion anymore because they're just going to drown you out. Yeah. If you even say that, you're a homophobe, you're a bigot, what Steve is saying. So can't even have the argument.
Well, why not just say, hey, this club isn't for me? Like if you're gay or, if you want gay marriage or whatever, why not just say, this church isn't for me?
Well, to Steve's point, though, I mean, you could say, well, then why didn't Bran Trickey say that? Or Jackie Robinson? Maybe this church isn't for me.
Oh, I get.
You know what I mean? So it's sort of that. I understand that argument too, though. Well, fuck you.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I would feel. Well, fuck off. Why can't I?
If you're a Christian, there are powerful arguments that the Catholic Church is the only true church.
Yeah. I
mean, so if you're trying to exclude these people, you're basically saying, you can't be a Christian.
They're saying there's no room for.
I don't believe that Jesus Christ was this miracle worker, Son of God. But let's say there was. I personally don't think Jesus Christ would have a problem with two guys getting married. If he's really this,
I don't think that it would be at the top of his list.
If he's this benevolent, all loving, all caring, but suddenly he's like really anti-gay marriage, that seems very against brand.
I think he would have a lot of problems with the way the church has treated gay people.
I think he'd have more problems with the church than that, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't even be at the top of his list.
Sure. Yeah. Yes. It's but I will say also this, before we get to my Cullen issue here. You're a guy who was raised, or a woman who was raised Catholic, and you believe in God, and you believe in the church, and you believe in this, and you believe in that, and you're gay. That cannot be easy.
Right.
That's
I guess
a tough thing
that's where the issue comes in.
Yeah, to me is a hard thing. And then suddenly
you are genuinely a religious person.
You're a gay guy or a woman who lives in South Hadley.
Yeah.
You're 38 years old. Whatever. You're married. You're in a partner. You have kids. You've adopted. Whatever. In fact, and this happens, I could see them being like, "Well, fuck you."
Yeah.
No? I mean,
of course.
I get that. So it's sort of a complicated issue, and it does not help at all because the church is so fucking inflexible. And we'll get it. Believe me, I fucking hate the Catholic Church. They're fucking disgusting. Most criminal organization in the history of mankind. Mm-hmm. Nobody even close. They're fucking disgusting. So anyway, this guy the current bishop, which is again of this area, his predecessor was this guy Thomas Dupree, right?
Yes,
in Springfield. He was the first American bishop indicted. I'm reading Cullen, so I don't know if it's true or not. First American bishop indicted for sexual abuse after the scandal exploded in 2002 with exposés. That was not Bishop Jerry Callahan, it's Bishop Thomas Dupree, with exposés by the Boston Globe Spotlight team. Prosecutors dropped charges that he applied 2 boys with liquor and pornography before assaulting because the statute of limitations had expired, which actually ties into our other story later on.
How much you want to bet he's plagiarizing other Spotlight stories?
Well, he pretended he was part of the Spotlight.
Or plagiarizing himself.
He's also in his old biography said he won a Pulitzer for his work with the Spotlight team, which he did not receive. He actually said that.
I don't know. I think the jury's still out.
By the way, how was Cullen not in the Spotlight movie? Like some guy playing Cullen's role.
Well, he says he was. He says I think the Ruffalo character
was based
kind
on
of a
him.
Composite. He's included.
You know, it's actually the name of a Boston Globe writer.
No. Don't worry about that.
So here's my thing. This is to me where it gets interesting, and this has been a big issue in the gay community for years that they have fought back against. So he writes about this Dupree guy, being a pedophile.
And protecting other pedophiles.
Right, and giving boys liquor and pornography sexually assaulting them. Cullen's next sentence is interesting to me. This raised my eyebrows. Actually, my eyebrows actually raised. Dupree, who with a straight face led the Catholic Church's opposition to gay marriage in Massachusetts, resigned in 2004. So what is he implying there?
I think he's drawing a direct connection between gay men and pedophiles.
Yes, I think that's exactly what he's doing.
Whoa.
That
seems some shit.
To my understanding and stuff I've read, and, that's not the case.
I think that's a stereotype that gay men have fought against for a very long time.
Gay people have fought against for a long time.
I would hope so.
And straight people, by the way, it's not true.
Not the same thing at all.
It's inaccurate.
His argument is, well, why does the bishop have a problem with the gay men's choir when priests rape little boys?
Right. So gay people are more likely to be pedophiles than straight people?
I don't understand why it's... I don't understand the 2 threads in the column if that's not the connection
according to the
drawing.
Boston Globe.
Yeah.
Is that not something the Boston Globe would attack somebody else for suggesting?
Yes, I think if Howie Carr made that kind of suggestion,
or Kirk Minihane or Jerry Callahan or anybody or Donald Trump Jr.
Yeah, they'd be all over him.
So I don't really.
Cullen's one of the gang.
Oh, okay.
You can say that.
So it's okay to basically, while trying to placate the homosexual crowd, which is all he's trying to do is get Twitter applause.
Mm-hmm. I think they prefer gay, LGBTQ.
They do?
Yes.
You can't say homosexual anymore?
I think it's kind of a dirty word.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
Okay, gay. Fine. Well, listen, I'm on board. Whatever you guys want. The gay crowd, trying to get Twitter applause, says something much worse than, it says that they are, more likely or linked to pedophilia.
So the thing is, he doesn't come out and explicitly say it, but you can't read the column without thinking that this is the thrust of his point.
Of course, that's what he's saying.
Yes. He's basically saying the bishop has homosexual tendencies, or priests have homosexual tendencies, which in his mind, raping little boys is a homosexual tendency.
Well, with a straight face led the Catholic Church opposition to gay marriage. Well, he's saying he's gay.
Yeah.
But why is he saying he's gay? Because he went after little boys. Gay pedophilia. You're gay.
And if
how does this even slip past an editor?
Or
was it edited? I
Are
don't
you
know.
asking why Kevin Cullen's story gets past an editor?
It's true.
You can even say he wasn't directly making that link, but if Trump made that analogy, they'd be digging into that and saying,
but he obviously is
telling you what he meant.
But no reasonable person can make that. That's obviously,
of course.
Yeah, right.
I think part of the reason he gets away with it is because he's insulting a conservative Catholic.
Of course,
so they're going to be fine with that,
right?
And maybe people just aren't reading.
Also, nobody reads
careful. Yeah, they're not reading it with as careful as
he's on the right
You and
side
I are pretty much the only
yeah.
people who go actively seek a Kevin.
I will get
Cullen
an occasional
column to
tip
read.
from somebody. Hey, Cullen did this. Cullen did that. But yeah, you're right. You and I read this. So I read the story and I was like, oh, whenever I see a Cullen like church thing, I figure he's going to talk to his old priest buddy or something, So I'm always looking for that. When I read that, I thought, so again, I would.
And I said, Father.
Right, Father.
Sit down for a drink.
It's okay, Father. It's okay. But I read that and I thought,
forgive you.
I thought, boy, that is really a very strange thing to go with there.
There's
been studies and things, and I know that community has been fighting that false charge for years.
Yeah.
I mean, these are just fucking sickos.
It's a weird angle, and it's an angle that, like, if one of us made that comment, we might even say, like, there's no need for that, cut that out or whatever. Whereas Cullen can just do whatever he wants because there's not going to be any... no one's going to misrepresent what he's trying to say.
I don't think
or
Glad is going to be
standing
outside of the
So
Boston Globe office.
I read his comments on it. There were like 50 comments on it. And only one or two pointed that out. And then it just became like this infight about church versus gay marriage versus straight marriage. I was like, I don't care. And there was one person who was like, geez, this seems like a very odd stereotype to lump in the middle of this.
Yeah. It's an old school kind of way of thinking.
Was that you commenting with your pseudonym?
But I was like, geez, what a very strange way to think, and that, again, no, nothing. I mean,
it's a dated way to think, which I'm honestly, like, if that's your opinion, I have no problem with anyone's opinion about whatever. But a bunch of people would get a lot of shit for that.
It's also just wrong. I mean,
in the wrong circumstance.
It's just wrong. Like, it doesn't.
Of course it is.
I don't want to be fired. I like the fact he's still writing.
Yeah, of course. But I mean,
it's humorous to me.
If you're a gay person and you're reading it, you're like, what the fuck is this? Is this 1980?
Yeah, it's just wrong. It's just rude. I don't know. I read that and I thought, geez, that's typical. Nobody will say anything, but if as always, just the hypocrisy of it all.
And by the way, Mr. Cullen did not respond to my invitation to come on the show.
He didn't?
No.
Strange.
It's hard to believe.
I know.
Huh.
Maybe once we get Todd Bridges on, he'll say, all right, these are guys that get big guests.
Todd, did you read this Kevin Cullen column?
Do you think, why don't we call McGrory right now? You have his office number, if you look him up, is there. Maybe he'll answer it. We've never called him before, I don't think, right? His office number?
This one's
I have.
I'm just curious. I wonder if he agrees with it. I don't know.
He must. They put it in the paper. I mean, maybe not agree with it, but must agree that...
It's amazing he survived. It's just incredible.
Yeah. Well, you can do whatever you want at the Boston Globe, I guess.
You certainly can. I'm reading his bio here. Another douche.
Who's that, McGrory?
Yeah. God.
Maybe he's not in the office yet.
Might be draft day.
Your call is being forwarded to...
I love this at the end of his bio. McGrory has authored 4 published novels and a memoir about his family's pet rooster.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's pretty cool.
Love to read
I'd like
that.
to give that a read.
Now I won't dive into it because it's a complicated story, but this ties into the other story from yesterday I read that Bloomberg had it. Catholic Church shields $2 billion in assets to limit abuse payouts. Essentially, did you read it, Steve, or no?
Yes, I did.
Essentially what they're doing is just moving around money just to hide it from these fucking victims.
Yeah, they're using like corporate Wall Street restructuring
real
techniques.
Estate and just...
Yeah, they put all the...
So they've never been known for moving
what was it?
things around.
Was it Albuquerque they used as an
Yeah, it was in New
example?
Mexico. So they take the archdiocese, they take all its assets, and they spread them out amongst the various churches. So if you're suing one church, the amount you can recover in damages is limited by, in some cases, like 25% of what you should be able to have
keep in mind that,
access
so
to.
what they did was a lot of these areas removed the statute of limitations.
Mm-hmm.
So once that happened, I think this Albuquerque one got sued by like 300 people.
Yeah.
Who said, and I forget the number. It's actually the start. I mean, think about this for a second. And, people in my life still go to this. If you go to the Catholic Church, I don't know what to say. From 1950 to 2002, 4,392 priests were accused of abuse.
Jesus Christ. I think you're going to say there were
By the way,
there's
a lot of priests.
accusations.
That can only be what? Somewhere between 1 and 5% of all priests.
And those are the
well,
ones.
If that's the amount of priests, how many accusations?
Those are the ones who were accused.
Yeah, okay, so you got like 10% of all priests. So you got a 90% chance of going to a Catholic church where little boys are not going to get raped.
Right. That was 2002. And the Globe, Boston Phoenix had it first for sure. The Globe did a good job with it. Absolutely. I will say that. It hasn't stopped.
No, of course
Pittsburgh
not.
2 years ago was just as big as Boston.
Yeah.
It's going to happen again. You're going to read the story in the next 6 months. Some city has been doing this again and again and again.
Well, I'm sure it's probably not happening in South America or Africa or Asia.
Absolutely no, absolutely not. I think it's happening here.
I was going to say that's as much as it may have been curbed a little bit here. How many other countries has it not even become an issue?
Not even close. I mean, if you see the movie Spotlight at the end, they show all the countries. It's fucking crazy.
I was in the clubhouse all the time raping boys.
Again, well, I mean, he has his own day. He has his own day of reckoning to come to. But so when that happened, when the statue was dropped and all these things happened, like I think it was Albuquerque, right? I think it was Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Like Steve said, they were like, "Fuck, we gotta keep this money." Meanwhile, they have more money you fucking wouldn't believe.
They had a meeting. They had a meeting with some like Vatican official who came in and taught all the archdiocese how to restructure again to hide assets from rape victims.
Now you might say, well, how much money does a rape victim need? How much is it worth, right? And that's a fair question. Mm-hmm. Well, keep in mind, I think the average number they came up with is like $250,000 they're getting right now. the mental health bills these people need in their lives.
Right.
I think they said the average is over 300,000. So just for that, you're already in the hole. It's just, it's.
Yeah,
I mean, you've permanently altered someone's life.
You've destroyed their life.
In some cases, they're never going to have a healthy sexual relationship
they're never,
ever.
And they're always going to be, you've ruined lives. And by the way, suicide rate is high, obviously, among these victims. They've killed people. They don't care. They still don't care. And you're going to go to church Sunday and drop money in the bucket. This is where it's going, just so you know. Like, it's going here. And they're going to move it around and hide and continue to be wealthy and retire. And a lot of these priests got away with it, and priests are getting away with it now. The Catholic Church is a fucking crime zone that is unmatched in the history of this country. Nothing even close. It's not even comparable. It's amazing that it still exists at all.
And public estimates of the Vatican's net worth, $10-15 billion.
Billion.
Way higher than that.
Yeah,
way higher than
close.
that. The priceless art that they're sitting on, they could auction that stuff off, and they could have $100 billion.
So everyone's
insane how much money
Pope
they
Francis is progressive. No, he's not. He's
austere.
He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Just like Pope John was fucking asshole. Bernard Law, asshole. Who allowed this to happen, let kids get fucking raped, and they're hiding money from these people now. It's unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable. So
they're misunderstood.
Yeah, but that's true. You should have I'll
have him on. Yeah.
Fortunately, Cardinal Law has passed away.
Well, listen, anyone from the Catholic Church is welcome.
You and Pope Francis would do a good.
I think
good
we'd
podcast.
have something to talk about. Yeah,
I understand why you slapped that Asian tourist.
Slapping people around. Gee, what the fuck is that?
I'm on his side.
What did they say to you?
But he's the Pope. Isn't he supposed to be like the conduit to God?
Have you ever seen a North Korean assassination attempt?
Yes.
Looks a little bit like that.
Yes.
It's kind of scary.
What do you mean? Why? Because the person was Asian?
No, because they reach out and grab him and yank him in.
He's the Pope.
Yeah, but he's also an elderly man. He clearly was in pain when she tried to yank his friggin' arm off.
Too bad. Tough shit.
That's like the only thing Francis has done that I like.
Stupid job anyway. It's disgusting. If you read that story, like Steve was saying, if you tithe, if you still give money to these people, you're nuts. You're fucking nuts. You're nuts.
I don't understand who like.
You're nuts. Go to church. Go to Catholic church at some point.
Yeah.
Freaking white hair crowd.
There are plenty of people in Boston still giving 10%, I'm sure.
How is that possible?
It's just the way they grew up. They never knew any better. They thought it was a moral imperative to give 10% of your income to
my
the
buddy,
church.
I talk about him all the time. My great friend Andy Nolan, my buddy. I'm having lunch with him tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to church every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
I have one buddy that goes to church on Sundays,
Yeah.
I think. But other than that, I don't know anyone like my generation that is consistently going to church every week.
No, God, no. Mine too. This guy, Andy's the greatest guy in the world. We've had him on here before. He's the sweetest guy, wonderful guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he believes in God. So for him, it's a tough, what am I supposed to do?
Like for people like Andy, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, but the central work of the church is more important than the other stuff.
Right. But the other stuff is really bad.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
do you ever talk to him about this type of stuff? Like,
yeah, and he's just kind
I
of.
believe they call it sins of commission, right?
Omission.
No,
commission. Yes,
commission.
Correct. That's true. That is true. Yeah, but he believes in God. So if you believe in God and you believe in the Catholic Church, what are you supposed to do?
Well, what do they say about like the scandals?
It's awful, but I mean,
you're supposed to work within the one true church to clean it up. You're supposed to pray that the priests won't rape little boys.
But they haven't cleaned it up.
No, they haven't.
I mean, would you be?
They've covered it up.
Honestly, would you be surprised today if a Spotlight story came out that said the same thing happened in the last 6 years in Boston churches?
If a Spotlight story came out, it might be if the Globe was doing real journalism,
that's
I
true.
would be
whatever.
a little surprised.
Somewhere came out the same story.
But if it was broken, no.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
I would not be surprised.
Which is insane. Fucking insane.
Well,
luckily, there's a lot of competition in the market for souls. You can just go join the Episcopalians or something.
Or you join our friends over here.
Yes. There's a lot of competition just in this building.
Get behind, I think there's always music, there's dancing.
They have a good time.
There are two churches here fighting to bring you to Jesus, Kirk.
I'm willing to meet with both of them. I said we should do live shows.
Are they
going to start a bidding war?
Or are they kind of the same?
I don't know what's going on. What's the deal with the two churches?
The
upstairs and downstairs.
It's a strange kind of competition. They might compete for loudest worship session. I'm sure they want
to
have
respect each other though. Or?
I'm sure church leaders want to have bigger congregations, but I think they probably agree on more than they disagree on.
Okay.
I think one is Spanish and one is Portuguese.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh. And then we have what's the other business here? It's like a rehab
physical
center?
therapist.
But that's real though, right? This is not like a wink, wink Robert Kraft one.
I've been in there. Real. Yeah, I've been in there.
What do you mean?
I've been in the office.
You have?
For what purpose?
I went down and introduced myself.
Oh.
Why?
Because I said, "Hey, I'm going to be your neighbor. Here's my phone number."
Fred Rogers? What? Why would you do that?
I thought you met the guy when he came up here. And
well, I met him. When I went down, I just met his receptionist.
Oh. You said you gave me your number?
Yeah.
Why?
I said, if there's any problems, I'm going to be your neighbor. Just give me a call. I figure you should have my information. And she gave me their phone number.
Hey, sweetheart, why don't you take these digits?
Has there been a problem or?
No.
You have to call them?
No.
Okay. What problems would have arised?
We could be loud.
I don't know.
We seem to be pretty conscientious neighbors. We stay out of it.
I think for this building, we're pretty
Are you
tame.
serious? Tuesday night, you're screaming at me, fuck you, fuck this, what the fuck?
But they're not working,
and then you're like, yeah, there's a church service going on next door. There's a little girl crying out in the hallway.
It's not our fault.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't be able to
They can't even
that
hear
out
us. If
there,
I
can
screamed, they wouldn't even hear us downstairs right now.
I don't think
Do you
so.
think?
Have you heard how easily we can hear the services going on next door?
That's loud music, though.
It's the walls are thinner than you think. Like if you go down the hall to the bathroom and take a leak, we
Mike.
can hear it trickle.
Yes.
Well, you can't do it, actually.
What?
Steve, go downstairs right now. Can you go downstairs to the physical therapy place and scream and see if we can hear you?
I'd prefer not to, but I will if that's what you would like.
Why couldn't I do it?
Because it'd be hard for you to get down there and get up. I'm saying.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, well,
and now you're being ableist.
Well, let them do their business. Let them do their business. But we never hear them.
No, they're not really loud. They wouldn't have any reason to be loud.
Well, somebody's
they're not
pain
recording
getting
a podcast.
therapy or something. I don't know.
Well, it wouldn't be a very good advertisement for a physical therapist.
Well, I mean,
screaming in pain
sometimes
like
it's got to
they're on a
hurt. I
torture
would
bed.
think. You know,
Well, it's a good kind of hurt.
got to go through hell to get to heaven, my man. You know what I'm saying? What?
You said it.
It's true. It's hell getting to heaven. I think is that a saying? I don't know. Who knows? What else we got?
We've got the Greg Hill sound.
No songs today.
Nope, we didn't get a song.
Oh, Christ, you people suck. Just continue to sit there and just lap it up. Fucking lap it
Let that
up.
one guy do all the work.
I know, that guy's working his ass off.
I know.
What was I going to say? I had a question about the show on Sunday.
What are we going to talk about?
Nah, we'll be fine. We're just going to do a show. We'll do a show. We'll just do this.
All right.
I don't know. It's going to be, you have capability for us to play sound live during it?
Yes. It's gotten a little bit complicated since my laptop shit the bed, but
I know. You were very concerned about that. But you could do that.
Yep.
But yeah, Cullen, you can't do that at Jerry's show.
No, he can't.
That seems strange to me.
Well, yeah, he has to build the studio every day.
I know that. He has to construct the studio every single day.
I like the way he said it like he's in there with a hard hat, pencil in his ear.
To build it.
To go in and build. Gentlemen, boys, bring the forklift over there. I'm building Jerry Callahan's studio.
You think he takes his shirt off while he's building it?
I hope so.
Have you taken your shirt off in the studio since you took your shirt off the first time?
I don't think I have, no.
There's been no call for
We're
it.
in winter months here.
Well, what's going on with the mural and the pictures? And everything seems frozen right now. What's going
The
on?
guy who was doing the mural, his grandmother had an unfortunate accident, so he was delayed a little bit.
Okay, let me see. Well, hold on. Let me get my Who Gives a Shit file. Okay, here it is. Yep. All right, go ahead.
He's going to be in here. I've seen some designs; they're looking good, and he's going to come in. I think week of Super Bowl.
Look at these pussies and their grandparents. All due respect, like
I kept showing up to work.
Your fucking parent.
Oh, maybe it was his mom.
Old people die.
Might have been his mom. Yeah.
Next thing you tell me it's his kid. Like, don't make me out to be a total asshole here. If it's his mom, fine. I'm not allowing grandparents as excuses anymore.
Okay.
That's fucking. They're old people. They die.
It's fair.
Sorry. I mean,
It's all right.
I know the funeral's today.
I understand.
Steve's going. Looking forward to it. Is there going to be a funeral? Have you looked at the Cape at all for funerals on Sunday?
No, I haven't. I'll have to check that out.
By the way, it's going to be like
I'll be able to catch
70 degrees. We're going to be sitting in this guy's house.
He probably has air conditioning.
It's going to be warm this
You need
week?
it flicked on.
60s both days.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. What sound is this?
So Greg Hill.
Gregory Hill.
Greg Hill yesterday had on Mayor Marty Walsh.
Yeah, on the mayor.
As he does
Yes.
frequently.
Yes.
So I don't know if you want to start with his sound from today or his sound yesterday.
So I guess yesterday
I've got a montage of the questions that he asked.
Oh, sure. I'd be
Marty
curious to hear
Walsh.
that, yeah.
Joining us right now is the mayor of the city of Boston, Marty Walsh, who I don't know if he has his earbuds in or not.
Who's an
Mr. Mayor?
asshole, by the way. Just
Well,
so
do you control, I don't know how it works. Do you control Brookline? Like, could you waive the property tax over there, or is that like they have to go through a bunch of people to do?
So the entire setup here is how
Brady stuff?
Yeah, how can the mayor help them keep Tom Brady in New England?
Come on. Yeah. Maybe he would stay if he had a whole city name or a suburb of the city named for him.
Sure.
What about a statue or something? Would that be enough, do you think? Hey, what about
I thought I heard his
this
new
was
place
brought
was
up
in
yesterday.
Plymouth or something.
What about
Good point.
if we take some of the bike lanes and we make them the Brady lane, and only he or his family gets to drive in them? Nobody else. I mean, no disrespect.
Let's get
to the
funny at
bikers.
any point. It's like, I understand it's a
What
bit.
about,
but
a
Yeah,
square?
Fitzy weighs in.
Isn't that a big thing? Is when somebody gets like a square named after them? Like, are there any squares that aren't currently named, or maybe the person, has nobody knows who the person is? It's like the general long.
Is that real or no?
Square or something
I
like that.
suppose this Brady comment.
Brady. Oh,
But there's nothing common about him.
I like that though. that could be big. That could be
Huge.
big. Well, listen, you're a season ticket holder. Can you imagine either one of them, Brady or Belichick, not being there this season? I mean,
Because Marty Walsh can imagine that.
Free parking, free parking.
Does it
for
get
life.
fun? Does it get funny anywhere? Like I understand they're trying to do a radio bit to bring Brady to keep Brady, but
I think it's kind of funny how awful it is.
Oh God!
You get the mayor of the city of Boston. There's so much going on. So much serious shit going on.
Look,
you're going to spend 5 to 10 minutes saying,
I get it.
What can we do to keep Brady?
I get it as like a joke to start off the interview or whatever. Like I wouldn't do it. It's not my thing. But if you're a ball washer, pro team guy. All right, fine.
It went on for like 8 minutes. This is one question.
And they're taking these victory laps that it's got this big buzz on social media. I didn't see it anywhere. I don't know.
I didn't know he was on until.
And they're talking about changing the Prudential and the Hancock. It's like, you're grown men. Like, what the fuck?
And I don't mean to be, the fact checker here, but he's staying in Massachusetts. I don't understand this.
I thought you bought a house in Connecticut, no?
Maybe New England then, maybe. For some reason I thought.
What are you rolling your eyes at, Steve?
Nothing. I don't care where Brady lives.
Neither do I.
But regardless,
good point, Mike. You got him.
It's a good point. Mike is now fact checking the Greg Hill Marty Walsh segment.
I'm saying
write it up for the blog. Portnoy will let this one go.
I'm saying the idea.
He doesn't even live in Brookline anymore. What the fuck?
But my point is.
Oh, sorry. I want to yell.
The idea that he lives in Brookline, it doesn't make it any he can get to Foxborough no matter what. That doesn't mean he's leaving.
No, we got it, Mike.
All right.
Yeah, we know. We were on top of it.
Just saying.
Greg Hill's a moron.
I'm saying the basis of this bit doesn't make any fucking sense.
I think we have a new investigation.
All right.
Where does he live?
Call Justin. Get Justin and the Warthog together.
But it's like, I understand these radio shows do these bits and whatever, but like there's nothing funny about it.
Oh, here's the bit that's good from this morning that'll get under your skin.
Oh.
This text is absolutely correct. From a listener of the old morning show who says the mayor has called this program double the times that he called the old program,
Hold on. Like, I'm sure that's true.
Is he talking about Kirk and Callahan or Mutt and Callahan?
I think he's talking about Kirk and Callahan. He doesn't even say the name of it, which is great. It's great owning real estate. But am I supposed to be insulted by that?
No, I mean, that's definitely true.
That's like in dispute. I'm surprised it's not 50 times as much.
Yeah.
We hated each other. Greg Hill's also corrupt if you want to look at his restaurant business, but that's a different conversation. Marty Walsh is a corrupt, union absolute slimeball who is, put people in position to make money. He should be in jail. And he didn't want to talk to us about it. He's also an idiot who doesn't have a fucking brain in his head.
Well, it just means you would be tougher on him.
Right. He was afraid of me, and he knows Greg Hill would come on, and Marty Walsh would take his dick out, and Greg Hill will suck it dry.
So does Greg think that he can get Marty Walsh on because he's such a big name? Is that it?
No. He's
well, I'd like to hear.
Why does he think that it's a mark of pride to get Marty Walsh on once a month for a ball washing?
Maybe explain. He says even though. I'm curious what he says.
That's fair. Go ahead.
He had made a campaign promise to call the old program once a month, and
he called the old program when he needed to get reelected to a second term.
That's the only.
And
time.
then like one other time when he was like, okay, fine.
That is the only time.
One other time he was like, "What,
funny.
you dummy? What was that?
Wait, what?
You dummy?"
That's the only.
And
time.
then like one other time when he was like, okay, fine.
That is the only time
when he was like, okay,
I thought
fine.
It was funny that the national media.
Hold on.
Yeah, that I don't get.
Like campaign. I don't even understand.
Did he say?
Now, maybe it's a joke.
So,
but
wait,
I don't give a fuck.
You're telling me a politician broke a campaign?
Not only that. Do you think we were saying once a month, hey, let's get Marty Walsh on?
Right.
Who the fuck wants him on? Secondly, that may be true, by the way. If you want to get elected, much like Donald Trump in New Hampshire, as Steve knows, we got him elected.
Well, for the general, maybe not the primary.
For the primary, he got us. He didn't win the general.
Trump won the general,
not New Hampshire.
But he won the general election.
No,
he won
not New Hampshire, though.
Oh, sorry, Maine's 2nd congressional district. I didn't
Correct,
think the EEI signal goes that far.
No, our province, Portland signal. You
I don't think it goes that far.
We got Trump elected.
No,
he's told me that privately.
He won the primary
fine.
because of Howie, but it's okay.
Because of the book Trump wrote about Howie, right? Howie wrote about Trump, right?
Yes, no,
okay.
correct.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we can end this. All right, I'll go right for the kill. Fine by me. But he may have called to get. First of all, this dummy Danielle. You really think Marty Walsh in Boston needed to call us to get elected fucking mayor against some Republican? He probably won by 90 points because people who vote Boston are so stupid.
But also the idea that a politician would do media to advance their own self-interest.
And only that,
shocking.
Like, why the fuck
do you think he's calling you?
Waving a victory. I know. Yeah, we're gonna fucking blow him. I don't even understand. Like, what do you? I concede you guys had Marty Walsh on more than I did.
That's the part I didn't get. Is the re-election thing sounded like it's like he wanted to get re-elected, so he went on the old morning show.
Listen to this dummy Danielle's explanation.
I don't
this
get it.
Fucking idiot who I've been too nice to. I mean, listen to this idiot.
And then like one other time when he was like, okay, fine.
That is the
so
only
jealous. They
time.
sound angry because you know why? Because on the old show when I would kill him in the ratings, book after book. They probably got mad that Marty Walsh called into our show. You can hear anger.
They seem very aware.
They seem like territorial of having the worst fucking radio guest of all time on, an idiot. Where they sit there and say, hey, why don't we name the town square after him? Why don't we, instead of Faneuil Hall, why don't we call it Brady Hall?
Like, I'll get him to stay.
So I only listened.
I think then he might stay.
Why don't we call it, I don't know, Brady Common?
I only listened to.
How about, I don't know, Brady Park. Instead of I know he doesn't play. He was drafted by the Expos. We can call it Brady Park. How does that sound? Does that sound good?
He was drafted by
How
the
about
Expos?
the Brady Trail? Does that sound good?
What?
The Brady Boat Tour. Isn't that funny?
It all sounds good.
Tough guy.
You fucking douchebag. Fuck off. I mean, I've been too nice to you too, you asshole. So, Jesus Christ.
I listened to half the interview, but I'm guessing that they didn't bring up the indicted friends of Marty Walsh.
Of course not, but I don't even care about that.
Thuggery.
They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. But don't pretend. You can kiss his ass all you want. I don't give a shit. Do your fucking shit radio. Fine. But then don't plant the flag because, hey, we don't ask tough questions, and they did. Like, no shit. He's a pussy, and so are you. That's why he doesn't want to go on. Am I missing something? I never said that Marty Walsh, like this idea that we got Marty Walsh and you didn't. That's your na. Fucking Marty Walsh.
The tone is what I didn't get. Where she's like, I mean, he might have gone on twice. Once was to get reelected because they had listeners, I guess.
And also, what
I understand. Like, I concede this. You've had Marty Walsh on your radio show more than we have. Marty Walsh would never come on my radio show. You know why? He's afraid of me. That's it. He knows I know things. And Greg Hill, by the way, probably knows the same things. It would never ask him that.
Also, what do you think the average KNC listener would have enjoyed? A Marty Walsh interview or Kirk Minihane reading Tube Galore categories or standing outside the 98.5 by phone?
I think the Kirk Gallen crowd would love it, a contentious interview with Marty Walsh.
Yeah, a contentious interview.
But he would never do it. We had it. He hated us, hated me. It would never do it. He's a fucking thug and a crook.
But it's pretty
and
cool.
He should be behind bars. And they joke around. And they have him on. They talk about, again, this idea that like we're going to have this grown man still throw a football in our town. We're going to change names of buildings. You fucking children.
Yeah, but there's the comedy rule that it gets funny. They say the comedy rule of 3. Mine is the comedy rule of 9.
Comedy rule of 76.
Mention as many times.
They're running out of things at the end of it. Instead of halftime pizza, let's call it Tom Brady.
You really
pizza.
You can tell he's running out of things when he's like, "What about the square? You know they have those squares."
Yeah,
I think you missed Fitzy's line there where he said, "Let's name a common after him." And
Nothing
Fitzy
common
says,
about him. Oh, I didn't miss that. I didn't miss that. That's great comment because he's greater than everyone else. I've said this many times. He's the greatest quarterback who has ever lived.
Yes.
He was born 43 years ago. He's going to go. This idea of changing names, I understand I'm now getting into the weeds here, has nothing to do with it. They could name everything. Tom Brady gives a fuck.
You're coming to my side of the street.
Gives a fuck. That doesn't live in Brookline. Does anybody understand that?
Listen, he's moving. He's going to be in New England still. You don't get it.
I mean, listen to those. Fuck. It'd be one thing if it was funny. Like if they were doing it with a wink. They're not even doing it, but they're just so humorous. Like this, and then. I mean, fucking these idiots. Fuck them. Jesus Christ.
Well, let's be serious.
You know what?
How many
Honestly, here's what I'd say to the listeners of my program. Do what I always say. Be consistent. Dig up his old tweets on his manager.
No,
that's what I would say.
Wait a second.
I would. You hear that drop again. Play him talking shit about the old show again. This fucking
text is absolutely correct. From
text
a listener
never happened.
Of the old morning show, who says the
also
mayor
true.
has called this program double the times that he called.
What a bizarre flag to plant! Is that not the strangest? Hold on. It'd be one thing. Look, it'd be like he should. If I were him, if you're going to do that, be like, hey, our ratings were great in this book, and people said we're going to suck. Fuck you. Yeah. I'd say you have absolutely every right to say that. It won't be the case 6 months from now, but have your victory tour. That's your victory.
And he must mean you, because Mutt and Callahan probably didn't have him on at all.
No, of course not. Nobody ever. That show doesn't even exist in history. He's talking about me. He's not even talking about Jerry. He's talking about me.
Right.
Like, wow. That's congratulations. You had Marty Walsh on.
But think about this. Double.
I will say this.
Are you a little embarrassed? Double the times? I mean, come on.
I'm sure that's exactly how the text message was written. And it's weird, too, because you can still hear the bed playing.
I would say 10, right
from the beginning.
So they start the show with that.
And that fucking show, by the way, is mine. Like Curtis is the guy and Ken's. It's my creation. They make fun of it's a fucking ripoff of me. It's a bad spin-off.
I don't remember those wacky conspiracy sports theories.
That's true. But it's just like, it's a fucking joke. I mean, this, first of all, twice as much. It's probably 20 times as much.
Strange way to start the show.
Well, no, not when you're a fucking paranoid, fucking, thin-skinned shithead. Marty Walsh probably got some deal with Greg Hill's shady restaurant business.
I'm imagining the guy who's sitting there like, I was kind of down on the Greg Hill show. I was missing Kirk Minihane, but they do have Marty Walsh on more, so maybe I should come around on this.
Listener of the old show. That's your fight today, you dick.
So that's how they started today? Like, that's the day
I'll tell you what.
This morning, yeah.
Tell you what.
Yeah.
But, I'll go on their show at any time they have that conversation, asking those questions. Think they'll have me on to talk about it?
I don't think
Let's call EI right now. I know the Dale's on, but let's call them right now. Whoever answers the phone, because I want to talk to them about that. They work, they're coworkers. Why don't they answer that? Why are they planting that flag? Is that the weirdest win ever? Honestly. It's one thing to celebrate. It's one thing to celebrate finishing in second place in some book, but
I think he was only on twice.
Try again, Steve. Let's piss him off. These Minna fans, by the way, your life should be ruining this fucking station. Should be ruining this station.
Interesting that
they tried to fucking kill me, and you're sitting around arguing Discord over, what fucking character on Game of Thrones is fucking somebody else's fucking sister. You fucking assholes. Call him again!
Interesting that the midday show just hangs up on you.
I want...
Doesn't it
Oh, God.
most depend on how you move
stop
the X's and O's around?
They're on to us.
Get fucking sick. Great power move. Great torture retort right there.
Very smart by them.
I have people paying thousands of dollars for me to go to their home and broadcast.
Yes.
And fucking, like Dale, I have to listen to Dale Arnold's voice.
How many thousands do you think
Where
Dale
I was going with that, I thought I have no idea. But I just wanted to get that across.
How many thousands do you think Dale would get?
Oh, my God.
Dale and Keith
have you heard about the ice fishing trip he's planning?
How many thousands of calories he's put in his fat fucking face in the last 24 hours. He clogs his arteries and drops dead.
You don't mean that.
I mean that.
You do?
Yeah. Oh, Dale died? Oh, nothing would make me happier than Dale dying.
How is there not a Twitter account of a running list of people Kirk wants to die?
If Dale died today, hold on, I'll go Periscope Live for this one.
Wow,
I feel like it's worth it. What are you laughing at?
Just the running list of people Kirk wants to die. Is
that fucking funny to you, Steve?
It is funny.
Good. I'm glad you make fun of people with mental illness. That's great. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you and your fucking professional. Whatever. How we start the show? How we not start the show with this? Start the show with Steve's professional gripes. Oh, I'm so mad that fucking Kelly Martin isn't nice to me. You pussy. Let me get Marty Walsh. I could book Marty Walsh, a great guest. Didn't he go on Howie before?
Yeah, he did. He did an hour.
And Howie would kiss his ass.
Why haven't we had him on?
We went out to
than
dinner
Howie?
afterwards.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I have no respect for you people.
I think I told you that story.
You people make me sick. What was I doing? Why am I on this now? Oh my God.
We were talking about Dale Arnold.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You're live on the show right now. You're live to tape right now. I hate that too. You ever hear people on Twitter say they hate when Steve says that?
Yeah.
I actually don't. It makes me
I take it back. I've heard Jerry say it.
That's probably Charlie too. That's a good point.
I just say it to cover us so we can use the recording.
I have no problem. I have no problem with that. We just played the sound. I am telling you, I've had enough. Don't say you can't hear me. You can hear me. Don't be assholes. I hate when they say that. They're just fucking with me. Don't fuck with me.
Well, then why
I'm in a
do you
mood.
ask?
It's a trademark, Mike.
All right.
It's a fucking trademark. We're live right now. We've been on for a couple hours. We played this Greg Hill sound that fucking pissed me off. You'll hear it in the show today. I've been too nice to EI. Do you understand me? We are abandon everything else right now. Principals of high schools. Who else are we at war with right now?
The Red Claws.
The Red Claws, those pussies. We haven't heard from them, right?
No, we haven't.
No, fuck them. Red Clawless.
Well done.
Red Clawless.
And the nails trimmed.
The war is with WEEI. Do you understand me? WEEI. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Oh, my God. Look at that.
Did they understand you?
Look at that receding hairline. Jesus Christ. DiStefano's the best. I sat there. I watched Gladiator. It's great. We're fucking going to war. That's it. We're going to war. And I said, and they're like, oh, and Mike and Steve are defending EI the whole fucking show. You'll hear it.
That's me.
And they're like, oh, you don't want Dale Arnold to die, do you? Yes, I want Dale Arnold to die.
That is where there's something about Dale, you said.
Yeah, I just want to die. I want to go to his funeral dressed up like fucking Bobby Orr, and I want to fucking turn the casket over and I want to fucking fire slap shots right into his fucking fat stomach, right in his fucking wake.
I take it he re-signed, by the way?
Yeah, 3 years, 25. He's got your deal.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's doing fucking Dale and the fucking Dale fans. Two
Impressive.
people would watch. I'm sick of this. I'm fucking sick of this. Sick of it. Let's go. Get to fucking work. Jesus Christ.
Seemed like they were ready to go.
Who knows? I have no idea. I don't know if it was on or not. But I know how to use Instagram. I do it, but I don't fucking know how to. No one showed me how to do it, so I don't understand. That drives me crazy. That does drive me crazy. Not even, you know what really, at its core, when you get through all the other shit, the idea that a human being thinks that's a victory. That's more my takeaway. And that person has been put in a job that I used to have. That bothers me. Like I would, again, you could pay me $50 million, I wouldn't go back there.
Well, here's what I don't think you're grasping this. It's not that they've had Marty Walsh on more. Double the times. They've been on less time. They've only been on 6-8 months, whatever it's been.
And I don't want to get legal about it, but if I do sue them on this, which I'm considering for the slander, I would like to see that text produced in the court of law.
Yes.
That's all. That's what it's like when they have these callers, you know. Oh, a guy from Providence. Yeah, I was looking at the Providence ratings yesterday, and boy, you guys are doing great.
Well, that also means that they were starting the show. So that means right at 6 a.m., someone was texting that, saying, hey, you know, that they have.
No, they were really.
I've been thinking about that interview you had with Marty.
It shows what a loser Curtis is, too. I have to say that.
Why
because he sat there for years with us, fought the same fights we had, knows Marty Walsh is a corrupt asshole who tried to help get rid of me. And just kind of sits there and giggles along. And I understand you have a job, you got to do it. Fine.
Right.
But can you be a voice of opposition in that room and be like, well, I don't know. Like in fairness, but no, that's not going to happen because he's a fucking pussy too.
So this is kind of the stern question that we ask. Which was the real Curtis? Was the real Curtis working with you?
Yes. The real Curtis now is just keeping his head down.
Yeah.
Waiting for the interns to roll in.
Sure.
And it's just going along to get along. That's it. I mean, that's it.
Disappointing.
And hopefully he starts drinking again.
Hopefully, you said?
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, you don't mean that.
I do. I absolutely hope he's... Yeah, of course I do. I hope he dies.
Maybe he is.
He's
good at hiding.
You guys think I'm kidding? Like, I don't care if everybody in that building at EI dies.
Right.
I like Glenn, I like Lou, and I like Christian. I like those three guys. I don't want them to die. Glenn will die soon enough. But I mean, everyone else can die, unless I'm forgetting somebody. I don't want Mutt to die. But that's it.
Oh, Mutt, of course.
Yeah, I love Mutt.
Well, you like some of the... You liked like Carlson, right? Guys like that.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean...
What about the godfather of your son?
Dead. Oh, my God. I hope he does. Okay. I hope he dies.
Yeah, you're very dumb on him.
But Carlson's one of those guys, I like him. But if you said to me, if he dies, it means the other people will die, I'd be like...
Casualty, yeah.
COW, casualty of war. Of course. Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's like you. I mean, I don't want you to die. But if you die... If you said to me, Mike dies, but it means everyone at EI dies, I got to take that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I'm below Fourier and Merloni? Merloni doesn't even like you.
Yeah, he does. He reaches out.
Deep down.
You're right there with them. I'd put you at like the Greg Hill
That's
level.
all I want to be.
Yeah, I'd put you at like the...
That's all I want to be.
I'd put you like the Dale level.
Okay, what if it was everybody at EI will die, but either Mutt or Blind Mike has to die?
Oh, it's got to be Mike. I know Mutt. Mutt's one of my best friends.
Buddy.
I mean, we talk every day.
I'll take that.
He doesn't want me to say that.
I just want to be on
He's actually asked me not to say that on the air, but that's okay.
I just want to be on the Merloni level.
Yeah, you're at the Merloni level. Right. But I respect, you know what, though? Honestly, I've said this. I respect Lou. At least Lou will fight back.
Yeah.
Even the other night, a month ago, whatever the hell that was, he fought back.
Lou's the one. Me and Lou were getting into it. We were having a real debate at that casino thing until Rich Keefe.
I mean, if Rich Keefe died today, who would care?
Is there a Mrs. Keefe?
Probably, but she wouldn't care.
No, I don't think so.
Bored she must be. That shithead. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Another video game came out.
Millions of listeners to the Dork podcast.
Play me that Greg Hill sound again. It's just gonna. Now I'm triggered. Keep in mind, by the way, I'm the one who sent this sound to Steve or told him this sound exists. I'm still mad.
This text is absolutely correct from a listener.
Hold on. Absolutely correct. So you're thinking, oh, okay, this must be a really important document to fact here. Greg has done the legwork on this. He knows this one's correct.
This is absolutely a fact.
We had Marty Walsh on twice. Damn, 4 times.
My God.
I'm guessing.
Holy shit.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
This text is absolutely correct from a listener of the old morning show who says the mayor has called this program double the times that he called the old program, even though...
Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! Here's what I'd say. I think I said this before. If they had Bruce Springsteen on, somehow, you should have a fucking field day on me, right? You know what I mean? If they had Bruce Springsteen on, great. Kirk Minihane never had him on. The old guy, he worshipped him. We had him on. Marty Walsh?
How many times have they had Trump Jr. on or Tucker? You know?
We've had Tucker on more than twice as in the infinity amount of times that Greg Hill's had him on.
Yes.
One more time.
Well, here's the other thing he says. So he says...
Malcolm Laverne? Actually, maybe they had him on too. I don't
he's
know.
assuming...
Julia Rose won one.
He's assuming it's a fan of the old... He says a listener of the old program. Meaning they don't... I don't understand. So is this like an attack from a Minifan?
Detective Mike back on the case. I like this.
You know?
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't get what I'm saying here? Where he says, a listener of the old program says, which suggests like it's a rival almost. Like one of the Minifans is Adam about this Marty Walsh thing.
Oh.
Which I can't imagine that's the kid. Who would give a shit about that?
Mike, you have to remember the text doesn't exist.
Yeah.
No, wait a second. Brady is not moving that far away.
I mean,
and there's something fishy going on with this text message.
It's like somebody's...
Verbal Kint is Kaiser Soze. I don't want.
No.
I don't. Gwyneth Paltrow's head is in the box. Stop it.
I think the Minifans should work that text line a little bit now that we know that Greg is paying attention to it. I would say, you know what? You guys have had Fitzy on double the number of times.
That is
actually
certainly
infinity
true.
Times the number of times that Kirk had him on.
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I understand. I get frustrated at stuff, but that's what really like I said. That's your win.
Seems very strange.
Like, and passive aggressive, just weird. Maybe I've overreacted, but wishing death is strong. But still, I mean, I'll just say I wouldn't care if any of them died.
Well, the only death you wished officially was Dale Arnold.
Yes,
and then also Mike in a hypothetical situation.
Yeah, I don't want Mike to die.
Right.
I mean, it's going to happen. Right. I mean,
sure.
Who would really care?
No
one.
Your mom would care.
He's moving in with his girl.
Your stepdad, your dad. Should get. I mean, do you think she would never fucking rematch?
She'll be fine.
Look, the Minifans pooled their money together to get this guy to Miami. I think they would care if he lost his life.
But
they would care if I died first.
But
because then they would wonder where's this money going.
But like 3 weeks from now,
I think they'd still be a little upset. I think you'd get a good turnout for the funeral.
Well, I know you'd be there.
Well, of course.
Well, yeah.
If I'm invited,
would that be in Western Mass? I guess it would be, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. We do a live show from there, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Well,
then you could go investigate the church in Springfield.
We do the best of blind Mike.
Mike would only want it that way. He would
only
demand a live show.
The only segment we do for Best of Blind Mike is just one. The Babson guy, the professor. Say, look,
I know.
If you're looking for Mike Erie, this is the best of Mike Erie, right?
Rough day.
Here it is.
By the way, we've got his body propped up in front of a microphone. And Mike, what do you think about that, Mike?
That is what I want to be. I think I've said that on the show. That's how I want to be at my funeral. I want to be propped up like I'm hanging.
You do?
Yeah, you can take
a picture.
It's
a good idea. Yeah. It's actually a good idea. Would you have the Ray Charles picture in the background and everything?
Yes.
You would?
That's perfect.
That would be good.
Yeah,
I would go to that.
I'm giving her like the arm around so you can take pictures with me.
Would Matt from Providence take over Mike and the Minifans?
I think you would have to. Yeah,
it seems natural.
Yes.
Speaking of Matt,
one seat over
in Winchester and stuff. Boy, Matt Fuller went away again.
Yeah, yes, he
did. Just like it started. The same thing again. And I'm okay with that.
Wow.
But
I think you should start back up that.
Relationship. You haven't heard from him, Steve?
Haven't heard from him in a long time. No,
months, right?
Yeah, I think he sent me like 10 or 15 texts one morning, and I think I forgot to reply for a little.
That
while.
was it.
Yeah,
10 or 15 in a morning.
Oh my God, we do all the time.
Oh my God, just sounds.
Because we've had some interesting stuff involving people who went to in my class that I graduated with that he would be interested in, but I'm like, I don't want to. Maybe he wouldn't now, so I'll just leave it alone. I am not poking that again.
Is there any part of you that want? Like,
how about Greg Hill gets Matt Fuller on though? Now there you go.
What if Matt Fuller texted you and said, "Hey, I'm in the area"?
I don't know what that would do.
Would you go to lunch with him?
I would not go to lunch with him alone.
You'd invite one of the other peeps.
I'd invite Andy or I'd invite
Minette.
Minette's good call. Lace is out of town, but if Lace was in town or Gosnell or Nolan or Andy or one of these guys, but I don't think one-on-one would be weird. Don't you?
You do think one-on-one would be?
I'm sorry. Yes, I think one. Yeah. I might even invite. Put it this way: to make it, this is how crazy Fuller is. To make it less weird, I'd bring Steve.
No,
nobody's ever said that.
You don't think after a few minutes, though, it'd be like old times?
Well, no, there's no proof of that. If you look at, I've known this guy for 40 years, and it got straight. No, I don't think it was.
But you haven't really. You haven't known him in 20 years or whatever.
I know, but you're old enough now. You guys are old enough now. Like Steve, when you're in Madawaska, and you said the Dexter crew's coming, right?
Yeah.
You haven't seen some of those guys in a while, right?
Yeah, maybe a year or two.
It's just like you just fall back into the old times.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is that if you went to lunch alone with
No
Fuller,
way.
I think after 10 minutes, no?
Because during the text, I tried to crack it, just throw a couple of old, and he didn't bite it. Nothing.
Disappointing.
And I mean, good old.
So you think Fuller's changed so much?
I think
brainwashed.
There's no
lost
relationship.
We've lost him. Yeah, he's gone.
We found him, but we've still lost him.
Finding Fuller, the documentary, to me is unfinished.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those great uncompleted projects.
But almost
in
by
Hollywood.
choice. You said,
Ironically,
not finished this.
we found him. We got his phone number.
And
We
we
talked
lost
with him, but he's even farther away now.
Yeah, we lost him again. Lost him again. I had it, and I lost it. So, I don't know. We've covered it all here in a wild last hour.
Sure
Jesus.
has. Now we just buckle in and get ready for the intern show tonight.
Oh, that's right. That's tonight.
Episode 2, yeah.
Jesus. Mike's all excited for that.
Very excited.
Mike's just sleep until then.
It's like in the early 2000s, like Sunday night with the Sopranos.
You build your whole day around it. Yes, this is one of these ones you have to watch live because social media will ruin it.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Once the
I don't
buzz
want to know
gets-
how many ums were said.
No. Do we have any predictions for tonight? Is there anything they're covering? Like, what are they talking about?
That's a good question. I don't know what they'll be talking about.
I saw him. One of the ones is still tweeting away with opinions. Kirk's intern. Is that one?
Yes, that's
which
that's
was that
mine.
your
That's
guy?
one you like.
Yeah, that's
That's
mine.
one you
Will.
said you like.
Well, yeah, he's got a lot of thoughts.
He's got some thoughts.
Which is odd because he's the one that said you shouldn't have any thoughts.
Yeah, but he seems to weigh in. But it's always pro us. But
Well,
it's
of
very
course, yeah.
he's not-
Oh, I know. I mean, I'm sure Justin will enlighten us with his tales of bringing me to the Trenny thing.
That's true.
That was his big mission of the week.
He's not. I beg your pardon. He's not coming to the Cape though, right?
I don't think so.
No. None of the interns. No interns are going.
Nope.
That seems like it would not be the worst position for you to have someone to help you out. I'm not advocating for. I'm just saying for you might make. I don't know. No.
Sure, he'd be willing.
You don't want them.
I mean, it's not going to be very different from what we did at Jack Savvy.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No. Okay. It'll be a pretty simple setup.
Big bang boom.
And you two are driving there together.
I think so.
All right.
If Mike wants to ride in the back, wife might be coming. So
Is that true?
Fine with that.
yeah,
She's gonna be in the house with us.
yeah.
Nobody's.
No, I'm just kidding. She was gonna go to drive around Centerville if she comes.
Oh, that old sense of humor got me again. Oh God! All right.
So the funny thing is, you believed him when he told you
got
something
me.
was going to happen.
Hook, line, and sinker. By the way, I know nothing. As we wrap up here, I know nothing about what my duties are in Miami, other than like I haven't talked to anybody.
Doing Barstool Radio.
Yeah, but I don't know it.
Well, I mean, did you look at the email? You're supposed to do your thing.
That's the thing. Other than Barstool Radio, I don't think you have any duties. I think
Who was
they
that sent to?
expect
Me?
you to.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, it sounds about right.
It's the same thing that they said about the pond hockey tournament. You're just supposed to do your thing.
Yeah, I think they expect you to do your show in the morning, do Barstool Radio in the afternoon, and between that, maybe
cause some trouble.
Yeah.
Oh,
Find Goodell again or whatever.
I know. What I'm saying is,
I'm going to follow you around with a camera and see if you can get into some trouble.
There you go.
What I'm saying is, like, I will not speak to anyone with the company.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the way they do it, which I sort of like in a way. Until I see Dave at 3:58 that Monday before the 4:00 show. I don't know who's going to be there. I don't really know what's going on. I won't even know where it is. Someone else will tell me. I'll just find out, show up there, and be like, yeah, you're on the radio with Dave in 2 minutes.
I've got some good news for you, buddy.
What's that?
You're feeling a little lonely at night? I can just walk on over.
Why is that?
His hotel's right next
walking
door.
distance from you.
Oh, God.
Feel free. Text me for dinner, lunch, whatever you want.
Why does Steve, why are your accommodations better than Steve's? Does that bother you, Steve?
No. I was trying to scrimp.
Yeah, it was scrimping.
See, I went for the closest place possible.
You got a nice place?
I think it seems decent. $99 a night, not too bad.
That's the price, really?
Yeah.
More than twice what I'm spending.
How close is that to downtown Miami?
Is it more than twice what you were spending? Maybe I should keep looking. Because I can cancel it.
How close are we to downtown Miami?
That I don't know.
Wouldn't it be funny if Mike got a hostel on Miami Beach? Because there are plenty of hostels where it's 8 people in one room sleeping on bunk beds.
I wouldn't even put Mike through that.
It's like $15 a night, $30 a night.
So the last 2 years, the only 2 years I'm familiar with Barstool, I did Minneapolis. It was a half hour away from Radio Row. Atlanta last year was like Buckhead, 30 miles away. Is it the same thing, just outside of the scene?
Their hotel is on basically on Miami Beach.
Like on the
island.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on like the whole middle of the whole scene?
I don't know where Media Row is.
So do you mean South Beach or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're at the hotel. That's where the podcast studio is.
And then right across the street.
Right across the street, there's
a bar.
Yeah, there's a bar, a sports bar.
That's not bad.
Where they're going to have the radio studio.
Good. That's perfect. I can't complain about that.
And right next door to that is the hotel that Mike will be staying at.
Oh, great. So we're going to do the show.
30 miles inland, it's me and Elias.
So the show, all right. So we'll do the show, whatever, 8 in the morning, whatever it is. And then I'll literally, okay. And I'm supposed to cause trouble?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
My fear was, I wanted to be walking distance because my fear was that I would go down there and then not be able to make it to the show.
Well, you could always Uber, right?
I could, yeah, but I don't know how far away anything is. I don't know any.
You had your flight booked and everything?
I don't know my flight booked yet. Okay. Hotel is booked.
Flights are cheap. I booked my flight. It was cheap.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah.
See if that's still the case.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Did
you spring for that extra leg room?
Did I? On JetBlue? I did not. Did you?
Oh, yeah, I always
Did you really?
Extra
you're tall.
I got
it.
it. Yeah.
Well, you fly first class or not?
Yes, private. I'm flying private. Flying myself down there.
Oh, okay.
But I got the aisle seat. I can't sit in any other seat.
Yeah, you don't have to walk over somebody if you're going to take a leak on a plane.
I just get claustrophobic in the window seat. I don't like it. I feel boxed in. It's one of my things.
It's only like a 2-hour flight, though, isn't it?
I get anxiety though. I just feel very blocked in. It's like anything else. I don't like the experience. And I don't want to be in the middle. I would never.
I'm surprised you just don't buy the 2 seats so that no one's sitting next to you.
It's not the worst idea. Not the worst idea. So there you go. Yeah, JetBlue flight. Same as you?
No, I think I'm American Airlines, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, you'll be okay. It's a decent flight. No, it's like a 3.5 hour flight.
Oh, okay. I was thinking 2.5 or something.
That's about as far south as you get, right? It's fucking Miami's way down there.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Well, I mean, the call to action has been made by me today. That's not acceptable. It's just not acceptable.
No.
You need to plant these stupid flags. Fuck you, then. We're going to make life difficult. We've been too kind lately.
Listen, Greg Hill, if you're going to make weird, vague allusions at
we're
the beginning
gonna
of
bury
your show and think we're not going to respond.
Well, but I mean, it's sort of the thing he kind of throws out there thinking we won't, though.
That's
like,
true.
Oh, hey, they're not listening. Well, we're always listening, asshole.
Mike sounds like he thinks you're overreacting to this.
I don't care what he thinks. The Minifans, you think he'll be with me or him on this one?
Against Greg Hill with you.
So, what time's the intern show?
I think 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, I think is when they do it, yeah.
8 o'clock's the intern show, so make sure that'll be on the YouTube channel?
Yes. Very excited.
Episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, same 2 guys, no guests, just the 2 of them.
Same bat time, same bat station, whatever they say.
Was it 20 minutes last time?
I think so, yeah. Right.
We went for half an hour, yeah.
Yeah, it was half an hour.
That seems to me I think that's about the max we need to go with those guys.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably wrap it at 20 minutes.
Well,
especially if you're going to say over and over again, yeah, we had to do this. This is a thing we had to do, and we had to do it.
Yeah, so why are they doing it again then?
I don't know.
Nobody asked for them to do episode 2, I don't think, did they?
I believe you said this should be a weekly thing.
All right, listen, I don't mind. All the content we want.
Yeah.
I mean,
you've
got to say, you did think it was going to be a burden or a punishment for them originally, but they've leaned into it. They've embraced it.
I am all for, I said this the other day on Jerry's podcast. I love creating, this was when I talked about the radio.com channel. This is the stuff that would have been on it. They looked at me like,
why would we do that?
Like I said, I think I said this, Jerry, but those guys didn't play professional sports. What do
so
you
were thinking almost like Kirk 100 and Kirk 101.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It was just an entire universe. I didn't care. For me, if Stephen Providence wanted to do a show where he reviewed a fucking movie he watched, I wouldn't have cared.
Right.
Who cares? It's free. It's literally free time. It's air.
Yeah, that's if people are willing to do it. Who gives a shit? It's
I don't care.
Something that someone you might check in and it might suck or it might be good or whatever.
If there are 2 listeners, 2 of our guys that we like or girls that we like, they want to talk about, put it this way, if they're female Minifans want to do a female Minifan show on YouTube, they should do it.
Ooh,
what it's like to be a female Minifan. No?
That seems like an underserved need right there.
Don't you think that's right?
Yeah, I agree.
Spitting out ideas like this, like fucking hotcakes. That's a perfect one.
Lauren Lynn, if you can find anyone else that'll do it.
Yeah, okay, she might be by herself, but fine, just a solo host. But you know what I mean? Or whatever. If Stephen Providence, if you want to have a show for a half hour on YouTube, I'm just coming up with ideas like this. Write them down. A fucking machine. A Minifan Mincel debate show.
There you go.
Where just 2 of them just talk for half an hour. Just talk it out. I'd watch that.
What if we had a Minifan named Todd and we got him together with Todd Bridges?
Again, leave the ideas to me. But I'm being serious. You wouldn't watch that? A Minifan Mincel debate show?
It would be called Against the Todds.
Yes.
Todd time.
Right.
Against all Todds.
But you wouldn't watch that? You wouldn't watch a Minifan Mincel debate?
Of course I would.
Yeah, absolutely. So my point is, if you're a Minifan out there, just pitch it to us. The fucking YouTube channel is not who cares, right?
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Should be a playground for the Minifans.
Yeah, so if 9 people watch it, who gives a shit?
This is big to say for the end of the show. We're taking idea pitches now.
Well, of course we are. I mean, I would think we always have been. We've always been collaborative with the audience.
Yeah, I didn't know the fans. I don't think the fans knew they could just do a show if they wanted to.
Well, no, I mean,
Mike and the Minifans.
Not everything's gonna be a yes, but
I think they should have to go on Mike and the Minifans and make their pitch like Shark Tank or something.
Like that. Yes.
Even that could be its own show.
There we go.
Some Shark Tank version where they come in and talk to, not to me, but to you two or whatever. I don't know. Like, this is sort of, I think that to me, and maybe I haven't been proactive enough on that. That's what that YouTube channel to me should be, an endless reservoir of shit all day long.
All right.
You know? I know it's easier said than done. I totally get that. Sure. But we should have something on every night. Original programming every single night. 5 nights a week. Plus Mike and the Minifans is sort of the big, that's like the,
lead up. Yeah, you put your biggest show on.
He's like the Bill O'Reilly of the channel.
Bill O'Reilly or Bill Cosby.
Saturday
one
at
of
7.
them. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's usually historically what's been done in television. But that's the one that we build off of. That's your Cosby show, your Seinfeld, your American Idol, your Greg Hill show. It's one of those ones that you build around. You build the whole day around.
Exactly.
I think I've said it all today.
Sure have.
Jesus Christ. Some day here today. And one of our longer shows in a while, too, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Good. Yeah, everyone can be happy now? Douchebags. All right. Thanks to Mount Mojo and thanks to Milton's. And we'll be back tomorrow, right? All right, back tomorrow. Sounds good.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.